fly high.
What
like a star.
We got the beat and the sound. You know that you came to party. Put your hands up now, everybody. Hold
when I rock from the shot of a double barrel pump or a rip from a clip. Hanging in the motherfucker, trying to get respect when it takes her advice that you niggas don't slip.
Experiment. Experiment. Experiment.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna next come and check the teaser. We hit back cause I like to please the lads hot. But I like cold the freezer, I'm an artist. I don't wanna moan at this, so owner. Then I turn moan a sleeper. I don't play Minecraft, but I bang a creeper. I'm born to turn moan a sleeper. I don't play Minecraft, but I bang a creeper. Feeling now Da Vinci Van Gogh. My Roger an alien stamp, I don't know. Make a man tango with a Rambo. Leave you where your tea, bro, where your mango. Shit, where your mango? I want your O's, your peach, your dough, bro. Shit, like where your mango. I want your O's, your peach, your dough, bro. I'm the next come and
the top. Gonna say that maybe I'm bad. If you wanna cry, I don't have time. Yeah. I don't wanna make deals. I don't wanna make deals. I wanna be a nightmare. I'm gonna ruin your plans. You're gonna say that maybe I'm bad. If you wanna cry, I don't have time. Yeah.
不管我到哪里，我都想着你。我超想要每天都可以跟你在一起。你那美丽的眼神，那无邪的天真，一定是我上辈子修来最好的验证。不必多说，也不必啰嗦，所有一切喜怒哀乐我都不想错过。只有我了解你，我想告诉你 ，baby 我不能离开你。
Sitting with the top laid back, smoke in the air like the speakers clap. Black on black and the lane no slack. Got the station, never fall in the trap.
Can you shake?
Play your cards, gotta stay on guard.
Can you shake?
On a race with stars. Then I make it advance. Just a game of romance.
Make some noise! I travel to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing A, bathing A, bathing A. I travel to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing A, bathing A, bathing A. I travel to LA.
Sometimes when I go to sleep, I'm afraid I won't be able to come back.
Sick, sick, banga, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Sick, sick, banga, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Sick, sick, banga, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Sick, sick, banga, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah.
God is on the dance floor.
It was a night I surely wouldn't forget as I trudged through the depths of the bayou, guided only by the light of the moon, hot on the trail of this thing.
why you tryna fight it? If it's me inviting,
This thing. Lit by the light of the moon. Lit by the light of the moon. This thing.
I want something that's gonna make me wanna get up and dance.
Back and relax and enjoy yourself. It's a whole new world. I wanna take it in. You ain't gotta do a thing. Let me take control. I wanna blow your mind. Are you down the road?
My brain's gonna slay everything.
Well, hello and good evening, everybody. We're still waiting to see what's gonna happen tonight with the game, and by the looks of it, they're starting to go through the pick and ban phase. And why do I say that? Well, we still don't have all of the COC members actually showing up. We only got two. We only got two right now. Let me actually open up the screen and click. There we go. So we're gonna have them starting to choose the maps. It looks like we're gonna have during the season Rich Highlands with Inland Sea, Inland East. West, Lakes, Pangea Classic, Primordial, Seven Seas, and Tilted Axis is the maps available for them to choose from. They are starting to go through the bans of the maps, and I want to say hello to everybody. Good morning, Fortuna Belli, and welcome, sir. I did see Echo Supreme. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Eddie Coffin, hello there, sir, and welcome. Buenos dias, buenos noches, buenas noches. Oh, that's what you said, okay. Hello, sir. Also, good evening, sir. Yeah, we're probably gonna see some penguins tonight. Closing also good enough on my hair. Bex, good evening, sir. Tobias, hello, there, sir, and welcome. And, Armaria Sigacuza, bună seara, domnule, și bine venit. Saps, also, bună seara, domnule, și bine venit. Mulțumesc că ai scris acolo de vreme. Munzrat, also, good evening, sir, and welcome. And let's see what we have here. Ooh, it's going to be a choice between Rich Islands and Lakes. The game is going to be played with a BBG extended version, so we're probably going to see quite a few, maybe, of the new Civs. I mean, saying that and then realizing, oh, we might not see that many. But yeah, Kenzilo also hello there, sir. It should be COC versus Big Beast. I'm not sure exactly why they wrote over here unluck, but I guess, you know, it is what it is. It's the only game tonight, so... I hope I didn't actually mess up any kind of links because there were no other links. And as you can see, we still don't have the COC members in the same channel. Maybe they're using some other comms, maybe their own Discord or something. Well, I don't see any. I do see Flores in the lobby with Corny from COC. Anyway, we'll see. So the map has been chosen and it looks like it's lakes. We're gonna have to write it up on the screen here. Give me a second. Lakes. Ooh. Where did I? There we go. Fixed. Yes, Kenzie lol, that is correct. They don't match yet. I have no idea why they don't match, but they don't match. It is what it is. Ooh, wait a second. Need to make this a bit bigger. There we go. So we're starting to see the bands here, and I gotta say I still don't remember all of the how to say portraits, but I do see we're gonna have Basil II being picked up here. And what's the ice guy? What's the ice guy called? Give me a second. It's the one with the hounds. Okay, Kivyuk. There we go with the combat strength and the movement for the recon units and the dog sled hunters. There, yeah, there we go. We got the ice guy. Banned immediately. They're not gonna let him in. What's that? The day of what? The day of who? The day of give me a second. Oh my god, I need to put it through translate. I don't know what that is. Oh, dog day. Yeah, I guess so. Dog sled day. Oh, looks like Maori is also gonna be chosen here on COC to stay on the sideline. They do have to go, and they do need to go through 5 mans at the beginning of the game, and then they're gonna get to pick 4 civs. So we're still waiting for them to go for. Oh, think I need. There we go. Oh, new guy. Another new guy banned. What's the new guy called? What's that guy called? We're gonna learn them slowly. Oh, Bex, thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated.
Thou shall be knighted primer.
Okay, where is the new guy? Hello? Oh, this one. Trisong Detsen, right? This is the portrait. There we go. The Tibet nation. Got banned. Whoa. They don't like the new civs? Or they like them too much, I guess. You could say they like them too much, nah? Yeah, new leaders now? Yeah, new leaders. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess it's not really new saves package because the mod is basically like a combination of other 10 mods, other 10 content mods. I think they did change a few, or I'm actually not sure if they changed any of the stats when they did introduce it into BBG, but I think they didn't, to be honest, because there were, if I remember correctly, I did see a bit of a conversation on the BBG server talking about how OP the new civs are, and they're too OP, so they need to tune them down. I guess they didn't really look at them. All the new civs are busted, man, busted. Flash me also, hello there, sir. Long break. Oh yeah, long break. Andy also, good evening, sir, and welcome. I wouldn't be surprised to see new goal and Olympia bans. Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of nasty, if they ban all of the new civs. Like, hello? Why is this a scream? What? Seems making fun. Seen a couple of matches with the new civs, looked a bit busted. Yeah. And another one. Come on, man. They're taking all of them down. All of the new ones. Like, okay, well, there still are quite a few. Maybe we get lucky, guys. Maybe we get lucky to see new civs in the game. Who's this guy? Who's the other guy? Wait, what was the picture? Oh, the turban guy. We got a turban guy. Wasn't this? Yeah, this one. Al Hassan Ib Sulaiman. The trade out capacity for each harbor adjacent to a wonder. Oh, this is the one that actually is kind of hard to actually hit. Anyway, very nice with the production for the coastal cities. Kind of sounds busted. And Mapuche is also going to be banned on Big Beast. Looks like also Gran Colombia with Zulu have been banned on COC side. We do have 2 more bans to go, and finally we're gonna start to see them picking up civilizations for this game. And I gotta say, unlike Big Beast did actually take out Mapuche, which is an old civ. They didn't, keep going on the new civs. And Spain looks like it's gonna be taken out by COC. Even I can win with the new civs. Kicked up. I think so. One with the Eskimos and with the Goddess of the Hunt can get very nice early heals. Yeah, true. I think I'm gonna need another coffee. Anyway. Okay. Oh, come on, man. They took out the K-Shakes. Well, I guess Kublai Khan is still available for them. We might see some K-Shakes. There's still a small chance, 5% chance over there to see some Kublai Khan action. They did take out Genghis, his big brother. And let's see what COC are gonna go for first. Ethiopia on lakes. Wow. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna need to see also how the counter picks go on the side of Big Beasts here, with 2 choices to go for. And new save and Tokugawa. New save. Who's the girl? What is man, these names, I gotta say. What is it? Oh, no, not this. Come on. Up, down, middle of the pack. What is it? Kick double. Man, I think I'm a little... Oh, there we go, Olympias. There we go. Found it. I guess Nziga Mobande was taking all of the, spotlight over there. The Macedonian nation. Guys, the Macedonian... This is the holy side Macedonian nation, right? Grants, city state, Basilico... no, sorry, not the holy side. No, it should be the holy side one, no? Yeah, it is the holy side one. I'm actually curious what they're gonna do with it. In the first game, in the present showcase game, we didn't actually get to see it in action, right? It was a bit too far away from everybody. Let's see what happens. They did pick up also Rome Trajan on the side of COC, and we're gonna need to also take a look what's going on here. Chandra Gupta on the side of Big Beasts. Big Beasts. Good afternoon, Lena. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Coco, hello there, sir, and welcome. Big Beast is a new team. Yeah. I mean, I think it's basically a combination. Oh, that's nasty. Synth plays without being on CPL, you may forfeit this game. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. It's gonna be a scream. Maybe that's why Sin said it's gonna be a scream. They're gonna scream at each other. Olympias, New Macedonia. Next. Oh, what are the team labels about Baby Boba? This PL teams, Farmhouse, Big Beast. Oh, yeah, there we go. Jack the Ripper, Kazandar. So this is basically unlucky, right? This is basically unlucky. But they have members from others, no? Like, I don't think Kradlov and Guawel were on their side. in the previous season. Oh well. Ah, Cleopatra has been banned. This is gonna be the Ptolemaic version. Kublai Khan, they took out also Kublai, man. Still no K6. We're not gonna see K6. That 5% chance turned into 0. The presenter hasn't done his own, memorized all the new leaders by heart. So why would I do that? It's better to do it on stream, no? That's how you also learn it, not only me. Adam the Engineer, hello there, sir, and welcome. Bonsoir, Monsieur Belisarius. Hello there, sir. Hello. Are they still not joining the channels? No, they're not. Okay. Well, I guess this is gonna be a bit of an ego fight. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Yeah. Ooh. Is this a goal? This should be goal, no? What this? What's the name? What's the name? The name. The name. The name. Click, 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 click. Oh my god. No. I gotta say, I'm more worried about knowing the position of these guys rather than the name. Oh, there we go. Vercingetorix. The position of the civs in the list, basically. Oh, no, they didn't pick it? Oh, they did. They did or did not? They said ban Vercingetorix and then yes, and then what? What? So, did they pick it or? So, that pick is goal. Click. Yeah. Ooh, Hungary. You banned him? What? Mm. So, oh, they just let it go. I see. A bit unfortunate over here with the draft phase by the looks of it. They had an extra one, an extra ban, and by the looks of it, well, the draft is not updated. So yeah, they pick Rough Rider, and now we're gonna see COC double pick. So Vegetorix, unfortunately, we're not gonna see it in the game. It got banned. Ooh, Cleopatra. Wait, this is Cleopatra, the normal one, right? The Egyptian Cleopatra and Pedro. And to be honest, the Egyptian Cleopatra does look good. And Pedro, Brazil, on lakes. Okay. And then we got a final pick here from Big Beast. So that's gonna be Babylon. Okay. Did they actually get in? Look at that. Flores and Corny are here. Where are the others? Dun 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 dun. And since okay, there we go. She's here. The new leader selected and their abilities again. I think we only have a single new leader selected, and that's gonna be what's the name? What was it? It was down here somewhere, no? Oh my god, it's the new. Oh, there we go. Olympias, the Macedonian one. This is the only one. Finally got 3 of them in the voice comms. Yeah. Who's the fourth? Was missing? So it's Flores, Synth, Corny, and Ellie. They're playing with Ellie. Oh, maybe that's why they wanted to be on different comms. Isn't Ellie Chinese? If I remember correctly, isn't Ellie from China? He might have problems with like VPN connections and stuff like that and Discord at the same time. Like they can play, but they cannot be on some Discords or something. I don't know. Something. I know there's something over there. She had to rejoin. Why did she leave in the first place? Man, I don't know. It's like I hear that and then I watch my Discord and it's like, oh my god, man. Look at this. Yeah. I got muffled, Linda. I gotta admit, I got muffled on Civ official. By the way, I got timed out. For some reason, they consider me hostile for trying to give feedback. This is incredible. This is insane. Wow. This is the conversation. This one? I think this one, no? What was it? It is a CFR player. Okay. Oh, CFR player. Give me a second. Maybe it's not the Ellie I know. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the Ellie I know. Did he pick? No. Ooh, Carrier is gonna play the new Macedon. Olympias. Nearbird is gonna go Hammurabi. Since Cleopatra Egyptian. Kazandar Tokugawa. Elion Trajan. We got Cornion Pedro II. Krudlov is Teddy Roosevelt Rough Rider. Flores is actually gonna go double Pedro? No, there must be another Civ. You saw the fit I threw when I got quarantined for posting the divisions? I mean, yeah, but you know, this is another level. this is like, you know, you put your head in the sand and say, no, no problem, no problem. Be right back. Stuff is supposed to be whitelisted now. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. We go left or we go right? Where do we go, chat? Krudlov on Rough Rider or we go Synth on Cleopatra Egyptian? Which one is it? Right, we go right. So we're gonna take a look at Synth. Let me actually see where she is. Ah, there we go. We got Synth with the possibility to actually go for the cotton settle. She does have, by the looks of it, quite a bit of a river network over here. Ah, look at the papyrus with a little bit of science on the northeast. She's also gonna have some of these spice tiles in the south between the mountains, so she can, get some extra food. And I do see a neighbor here. That's gonna be Rome, but that's gonna be her ally. That's fine. This is Eddie, so they can actually set up some trade routes here in the Adriatic Sea. On the west side, we do have also Corny. That's also gonna be one of her allies. And by the looks of it, Tokugawa is a bit too far away to actually interact with the Egyptian Empire here. There's nobody in the south. Nobody in the south. So she's gonna. Oh, southeast. I got. Oh, Keria. Oh my God, we got Macedonian problems here for Egypt. Will they get to meet each other? Well, I guess there are no. I don't think she's actually gonna discover, or say, the space in between her and Ethiopia or Rome. Both of those are gonna send scouts towards her anyway, so she's probably gonna take the southern routes. We're gonna need to see if they do actually meet here. There is quite a chance that their scouts are gonna go through the mountains and not meet each other. Anyway, let's take a look at Pedro. What do we have? Rio de Janeiro. We do have some crocodiles in the southwest for that extra gold, and I do see the penguins are gonna sit here with the extra science. Very nice. No, they're just sitting over here in the grassland for some reason. Anyway, we do have a bit of a rainforest in the south, but I don't see that much rainforest for Rio de Janeiro to benefit. I guess it's fine. It's average size. Do have him going for his scout and a decent amount of river network to actually get the extra food from. Let's see on the east. No neighbor on the east. South, that's gonna be Babylon. That's gonna be one of his opponents, right? Flores with Babylon. Oh, he's in between Rough Rider and Babylon. That's gonna be icky. That is gonna be a bit of an issue. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's take a look at Rome. What do we have here? Rome with the penguins directly in the capital. We do have him also with available papyrus in the marsh tiles, with quite a few cities to settle around this. Looks like he's gonna have access to the western side with extra fresh water here on the 2-1, unfortunately. And we're gonna need to see if he's gonna choose that or the cattle tile for the extra food. Usually the players do go for the extra food at the beginning because it matters so much for the growth of the city. We also do have him with Lake Victoria on the right side to take and get some benefits from those extra era score points. I wouldn't really say the tiles are gonna be amazing, but it is what it is. You might get it for a golden age. In the neighborhood, we do have Macedon in the south, but the sea kind of, protects over here Rome. It's a bit too much. It's a bit too much sea water body here. And I'm pretty sure Rakidet is going to be the first target. So unless Macedon wants to go all the way around on the right side, he's not going to get to Rome anytime soon. Let's take a look at Ethiopia. Menelik II. What does he get? He's getting his scouts out. We do have him with granadas, plums. No, never mind, plums. What are these? Oh, I see. In the south. I was taking a look where he can actually settle his cities because, he's picky. He's picky. He actually needs to settle his cities on hills or resources, stuff like that, to actually get the benefits. Cordy here does have a few mountains and good amount of fresh water from what I do see from the lakes and also from the rivers. On the western side, he's going to have a long journey to actually get to Flores to, try to trade with him or something. Otherwise, it does seem like in the south, he's going to have Tokugawa to go against. That's gonna be Kazandar here, but again, very, very hard to actually get there. We're going, actually, no, it's not that hard. Well, let's see, put a city on the tobacco, put another city front, and boom, you get the direct into Japan's reach. Okay, Hammurabi, what is it? Babylon. Oh, we do have some geothermal fissures over here, and from what I do notice, we do have nearby going for that banana on the 3-2. Some of these penguins are sitting in the hills, in the plains hills. Oh, look at them go, man. Smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. Anyway, we do have him also with pomegranates on the western side. Quite a few of them to get some extra benefits there. And I do see a city-state for him to take out. That's going to be Samarkand. In the south, it looks like he does have Upsunan Hollow, but that's a bit too far away to make sense. And I'm pretty sure Babylon is not going to go in the tundra, right? It's a bit too cold for the Babylonians here. Anyway, we did mention earlier that he has in the north of Brazil to go against, and I'm pretty sure he is gonna figure it out quite quickly. Nierberdas has a scout over there crossing the river, not to mention Flores is coming towards the south, towards him. Olympias, now we're getting somewhere. Carrier. with a plum settle on the west. It looks like he is gonna have freshwater cities to settle towards Egypt if he does want to actually photo settle over here. And by the looks of it, he has a few back settles with spices and horses to benefit from. Some bananas in the north to get going, but I gotta say this is gonna be dangerous if he actually goes on the sea. He doesn't know it yet, but he does have Rome over here in the north. And he might actually get some boats, and if he keeps on fighting with the land, he might not have enough resources, enough spare production over there for those extra boats in the water. Make Rome Giga Tempo. Giga Tempo. Which version? Yeah, it's 7.1. Also, Belisarius Nut. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but it is what it is. Tokugawa. Let's see. Where is Tokugawa? Here. The dark red. We have Kazandar. We got some settler coming around in 3 turns. We do have some fish in the water, and by the looks of it, a decent amount of fresh water in the south from the rivers, but on the coast though he's not gonna have that many cities with fresh water. By the looks of it, only one on the western side. The other ones might get connected though with aqueducts here, especially this one on the tobacco tile definitely can be connected to the river or maybe the mountain if he goes one tile to the north. He does have diamonds for extra gold. Some deer tiles over here. Maybe he can actually put down Temple of Artemis, get some extra amenities going. Not that many, but still, it works. Especially for how cheap Temple of Artemis is. And then Kradlov. Last but not least. Pomegranatas. We do have some cocoa tiles. We do have him also on the right side with quite a few of these rivers. And by the looks of it, a lot of space in between him and Rome. He's not going to get to Rome that quickly. It looks like also Eli will probably be, I would say, safe for a long time, but Brazil here on the right side might actually get into the crosshairs of Kradlov, or should get into the crosshairs of Kradlov. Okay, they did spot each other, Babylon with Brazil. Looks like Flores did see this. Did Egypt meet? Yes, she did. She did meet Carrier. There we go. She's going north with the first city. What is this? It's going for the banana settle? Back settle? Banana? No? Oh, another cotton? Oh, she didn't actually settle the first cotton. Now she's gonna go for a cotton tile. Yeah, total sense. Makes total sense. 3-minute remap vote. I think it's 1 minute, no? Oh, you mean so I can make the prediction for the remap vote? Yeah, I think it's too late for that. I kind of forgot. I'm sorry. Oh. Since they're gonna go for the vote, let me get my coffee. And it's gonna be a remap. Okay, well, it looks like COC are gonna take this one. They're gonna use their token for a remap. Huh? Here we go again. Just waiting for the new map. I think I can put the team labels in the meantime, no? This is Big Beasts. There we go. And this one. COC. I think I need to actually open up. There we go. Are we loading? No? Guess we need to wait. Hello Sandwich, good evening sir and welcome. It's 7.1. Also Valoris, good evening sir and welcome. Papas on YouTube, good evening sir. Let me pop out this chat. There we go. Do you think you are still on holiday? This is serious stuff, you know? I mean, what do you mean serious stuff? Yeah. What I for? It's like Civ 7. We forgot to put the pause button in. No, this is what it is. Where do we go? Chat, left or right? Crowd level or synth? Last time we did take a look at synth here. Where did she spawn? Here? Yeah, here. This is Addis Ababa. No? Chat? No? No left, no right? Middle? Left, right, middle? We can't really take the middle. We're gonna go left, we go left. Okay, so this time around we go Krudlov. Washington here. He's gonna get next to Maples, and by the looks of it, he's gonna get his scout out in 3 turns. He does have a Maple settle in the north. I gotta say, these look. Anyway, that's a maple forest or something. Anyway, we do have him with deer tiles in the southwest, which of course could be chopped or could be the home of Temple of Artemis, or maybe both. We're gonna need to see the river network being used here for the fresh water, and he does have also Hattusa in the north. He does have Tokugawa in the north also. Maybe send our trade routes later, but that's gonna be kind of unfortunate. Tokugawa, man. Rio de Janeiro on the western side. He's past this one tile chose with a +6 also campus in between the mountains. Looks like Rio de Janeiro will be protected for some time. It kind of depends on who is going to hold the chokes. We're going to need to see. I don't think actually Rio de Janeiro is going to get to hold these chokes, so it's probably going to be Krudlov's ability to actually go against Rio de Janeiro relatively early in the game. We do have also Kazandar here with Tokugawa. Tokyo is going to benefit from some fish tiles, reef fish tiles in the water for that extra food. And by the looks of it, we do also have him with a rice tile on the western side with some tiki huts over there, just waiting to give him the bonuses, the relics, and the gold. And we do have also on the right side some of these geothermals available for the extra GCC for his campuses. And I do see him getting his scout out in 2 turns. Gonna have a bit of a problem with the fresh water, but you know, he's Japan, coastal nation, harbors, lighthouses, and stuff like that. Definitely not gonna be easy to actually get everything, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. Let's see on Kenya, or actually the neighborhood, right? Brazil is gonna be southwest. That is also gonna be in his reach here, and by the looks of it on the right side, Egypt is a bit too far away to interact with. Especially this land looks terrible to actually get an army through, like lakes and hills and mountains and rivers and bananas. I mean, you know, it's just step on everything. We do have also to take a look at the Olympians, which is the new Macedonian nation displayed here. Hi guys, is this the color of Eleanor? This is the color of Eleanor, no? Like the French Eleanor. We do have scouts coming out in 2 turns, and by the looks of it, we also will have him with available opal next to him to get him the extra gold. Unfortunately, not that much food or production. We do have him also with a decent amount of river for the fresh water in the north. In the south, looks like it's mostly going to be populated by lakes instead of rivers here, and we do see, of course, the settle with the 3-2 bananas in the south. The question is, does he have a target? This is Babylon, this is his ally. Ethiopia is the target. I mean, look at this land here. This is going to be atrocious to actually go against Corny. That's not going to happen. I think Kenya is just going to sim away. Well, I guess we're going to see again free sim Macedon. Yeah. Nearbird. Babylon, we do have him with Papyrus available, and I do see on the right, on the left side, he's gonna have this river with the floodplains and giving him the bonuses over there also from the resources. Uluru on the right, which is looking good actually. Look at that Uluru, man. Oh man, that must be his second settle. Like that must be his second settle to get the extra faith, get the extra culture. Well, to be honest, I guess that it's not that good to get that much extra culture from the beginning. You go through the civic tree a bit too fast. Well, we're gonna need to see if he's gonna be fine with it to get going. Also, Celtic, good evening, sir, and welcome. What with the Brazil pick too? What is with the Brazil pick? I'm wondering the same. Also, Sandorio, hello there, sir, and welcome. I was starting to get worried that there hasn't been enough behind in your life. Okay. I don't know, man. You know, some people say, you know, there hasn't been, and then some people just shut me up, shut me down, man. Guys, be careful. If you go on the Civilization official Discord, you cannot give feedback. If you give them feedback, valuable feedback, they're just gonna delete the threads, lock them down. If you give them bad feedback, that's totally perfect with them. It's totally fine. You can do it anytime. Just go there and tell them, you know, like, make the AI better. Got some settlers in 510s coming up here. Let's go. Let's take a look at Corny here. What do we have? Ethiopia, right? And it looks like in the capital he's gonna have some truffles to benefit from the extra gold. Got some ivories in the north, and by the looks of it, also the settle to the southwest looks good with the truffles available for him. The extra gold and the bananas giving him those extra food points. Give me a second to close down this. What? Oh. Somebody's trying to... Interesting. Whatever. These maps look so weird after watching only bar games a long time. Oh, really? Oh my god, Deco Supreme. I do have to say, the ability in bar to actually, like, how to say, write on the map is amazing. Like, draw on the map, that's insane. Not to mention actually having the ability to zoom out entirely. Imagine that in Civ. Imagine having the ability to zoom out and see everything. Oh, that would be sight. Amazing. Amazing. Anyway, Corny here looks like getting his settler out. The north got some scouts. East side, Geneva in the southeast. Looks like Brazil is gonna be on the right side, but that's gonna be one of his allies, and we'll have the... No, they will not. Oh, they will have the opportunity to actually trade with each other through the south. Okay. That's what I was looking for. If they have some coastal cities, you know, to trade with, or they can settle some coastal cities to trade with both. We do have also Rome here. That's going to be to the south of Egypt, and looks like on the western side of the map is he's also going to have Babylon relatively close by on the right side, and it looks like they can actually get to each other. We do have Rome getting his settled out in 210s, benefiting from some papyrus next to him with some of these marsh tiles, and from what I do notice, getting some, that scout in the south here, moving to discover land. Western side, America is going to be available. It looks like, well, they are opponents, no? They're opponents. Washington with Rome. We're probably going to see a conflict zone over here develop. Since this is quite a bit of flat land in between them, I'm pretty sure they can move armies, especially horse armies, really quickly, like horse-based armies, basically. Pedro? What is Pedro? Getting banana, but no banana, no production on banana. This is small banana. This is petite banana, unfortunately. Anyway, he does have some truffles in the north to benefit from the extra gold, and it looks like on the right side some maple with some ivory is available for him on that settle. Luminance Bay on the southwest. That's a really bad one. Really bad one. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not worth. Anyway, a decent amount of fresh water, and this time around actually he has more rainforest that I can see to benefit from those juicy Brazilian bonuses. Not bad. What is this? They all voted, but they didn't lock in. Left, good evening, sir. Also, Arnold, hello there, sir. Show this. There we go. Ellie spawn. My grown spawn, right? Glad to help. And this is gonna be the map. So we got a few conflict zones, but to be honest, I'm really sad about Macedon not actually getting somebody to attack into. Anyway, we're going to need to see if he actually interacts with Ethiopia here in the southeast. They are opponents, so there is a chance, a small chance, it might happen. Let's take a look at Kradlov again. We do have Washington getting that settled out, and he's debating. He's debating going north or going southwest. Where is he gonna go? Or southeast, actually. He could get here also in the southeast. Anyway, getting another settler in the bill queues, and looks like he does have Fatusa at the end of that river in the north to maybe take out. Get himself a city-state here. Doesn't look like he has any other options, so, you know, might as well, might as well. We do have also pause, not sure why. It looks like also horses next to his capital with iron in the second ring. Oh, Kradlov needs emergency pause. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Emergency pause, guys. Guess we can keep on talking about them, no? Yeah, we can. Tokyo North, we do have Tokugawa sending those scouts to breach the fog of war in between these nations. Looks like Tokyo is also gonna send his first city towards the north, towards that Mabel settle. We do have him getting another settler out in 5, and I do see he still did not grow into the ivory, but he does have the truffles for that extra gold on the western side, and he definitely needs to start improving those coastal resources for, well, the harbor boost. We do have him also benefiting from iron in the first ring here. I do see horses are gonna be second ring on the right side. Has a second iron in the third ring to the northeast, and city states control. I don't I do not really see a city state that he could take out, but it looks like this builder is just throwing himself at the scouts' hands. Yeah, here we go. I think this is gonna be picked off now. Kazadar is just gonna take this innocent builder away from Armagh. Man, these are like basically priests over there. He's taking priests home, guys. Oh my god. Anyway, this is what it is. Monastery is coming up here. That builder was trying to build it, man. He was getting the wood for another monastery, and boom, comes the scout of Kazan that takes him down. No monastery for you, Armagh. Is he actually gonna attack or no? Did I just, hype this oh my god, I hyped this moment up for nothing, guys. He's just gonna not do anything about the builders. Anyway, I guess that's for Keria, right? Maybe they do want to get him some envoys in there. Anyway, let's take a look at Carrier. Guy coming up with a settler in 5. Looks like the first settler is gonna go western side on the rise to get that extra food from the beginning. He's also gonna get scouted relatively quickly by Menelik II from the south. They did meet each other from the southeast actually, and it's just a matter of time until we're gonna see this warrior get to the borders of Guy. Putting down his holy side, we do have him also with 3 iron tiles around him. 3 iron tiles. Oh wow! 1 in the first ring, 2 in the second ring. We saw also one of the horses here in the second ring from my guy. Looks like a lot of resources here, a lot of strategics, a lot of them. Fanatics is pulling a Trump, trying to delete all the bad feedback. Yeah, basically. I mean, this is what it is, man. And yeah. I think the funniest part, then the saddest part at the same time, is when they say, when you give them feedback, and it's not really positive feedback, because feedback is feedback. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive, and sometimes it's not wrapped in good words. It is what it is, but not vulgar words. And they say you're not respectful to them. I don't know who's not respectful to whom. The ones that chose to ask for a lot of money for a broken down game, or the ones that are trying to fix it by giving them feedback. What do you think, guys? Who's the disrespect here? Who's in the disrespect zone? Let's see what chat wants to think about this. Mule it over a little bit. This is Religious Macedon? Yeah, this is Religious Macedon. She gets some... Where was it? Olympia, right? Olympias, actually. There we go. Receives an envoy from founding a pantheon. Assigning envoys to city states grants the great general and prophet points, doubling if militaristic or religious. Oh, somebody needs to use capital letters over here because it's hard to read, man. Cities with a Basilica and following Olympia's religion give 1 science per population and they get +1 envoy. You do get also +2 combat strength in attack. Pursue city state for melee and heavy cav units. Now this is gonna be dangerous. This is really dangerous actually. The +2, whew, that's nasty. Slingers coming out. Oh, I do see also holy sites coming out from one faith police. Of course, will want to get that religion quite quickly here. Nearbird. Where is Babylon? Here. And it looks like he just settled Mashka Shapiro and Uluru to get the benefits of that faith and also the culture. He does need to grow into a second tile here, but that's fine. He still has like 3 turns to go. Getting that trader to connect with Babylon and increase his food and production there. And another settler coming out from his capital next turn. We do have him also on the western side with a pretty good papyrus settle over there, not to mention the spices in the northeast. This is good quality settler right here. We do have him also with an iron tile in the first ring. Babylon is going to have the horses on the second ring on the western side here, and by the looks of it, a decent amount of distance between him and his allies. But Ethiopia is going to be on his right side. We're going to need to see if he does manage to actually get around here. You do see this is a much easier pathway to take to go against Ethiopia rather than the one in between the mountains and the hills and the whatever it is over here that Macedon scout is going through. Oh my god, he must have got scared over there by the ivory, the elephants, man. Okay, corny. Let's see. Addis Ababa, truffles. We do have him also placing down his holy sites here, 2 of them. So we're going to need to see what kind of religion is he going to pick. And it looks like he's also going to have access to an iron tile in the second ring from Addis Ababa, horses in the second ring, and well, unfortunately he couldn't actually nail them with the holy site directly on top of them. Has access to some bananas, but unfortunately they're third ring out, very expensive to get to actually pay money for them at the beginning. It looks like Ivory is in the north to get some extra gold, and southwest we do have truffles over here with well, 3 gold points. Eddie. What is it? Eddie. Ravenna religious settlement. The first pantheon here. And it looks like he's gonna get the third city out from Rome next turn. We do have him also with a builder in the capital. That's gonna be a +3 charge builder. I guess he built it or popped it from a hut or something. He does have also an American warrior starting to scout out around his cities. And I do see also he does have Egypt in the north to try to trade with. Ravenna did get settled over here. There could be a possibility for Rakete to send also a cities, you know, on this lake so they can trade directly cap to cap. Not that much fresh water though, I gotta say. No, not a fan. Too many lakes. It is what it is. And we do need to see also how he's gonna place his cities and also what is he gonna do with America relatively close by on the western side and a lot of flatland in between them. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be something that Rome is gonna need a general for. We do have Rome benefiting from both strategics in the capital on the western side, iron and these horses, while it looks like we're gonna have traders coming out from Ravenna in 10 turns. Actually, about everybody's starting to get traders from the second cities, no? Well, I say everybody, but last 2 I checked and they were going for them. Yeah, this one, he's going for them, and there was another one, that in Hara, there we go, in Ethiopia. Okay, let's take a look quickly at Flores. Flores, and also there we go, trader coming up in the second city. Third center moving southwest with Slinger in the escort, and I do see there is a scout from America that is trying to block this settle. Probably not gonna do anything. We do have him also going for the fourth city relatively quickly from Rio de Janeiro, and looking at the tech side here, what is he going for? He's going for his currency. Still no holy site. We're gonna see some commercials being placed down probably, and the war that has been declared. Oh my god, wait a second, why is he declaring? Why is anybody declaring war right now? Did they get something? Did they get a trader? I didn't see anybody going inside of anybody else's border. So, you know, that's why I'm asking. Like, you declare war, you might as well have something. Oh, maybe something happened here. There is a very banged up near-bird scout next to Mashka Shapir. Something must have happened. Does this one have a... He has experience. These guys actually fought here. There probably was, you know, there's a corpse somewhere. Somebody needs to find out the corpse. I don't know. Brazil is surrounded the scout. Wait, Brazil surrounded the scout? Oh, this one. Yeah. Oh, and the scout got a promotion. From seeing the luminous bay. Well, I guess that is something good, you know. That is something good coming up from this very bad otherwise style. Nah, he's getting out. He is getting out. Wait, did Kralov attack into the slinger? Oh, he did attack into the slinger. I was like, why is this slinger? Oh, I guess it is what it is, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, this settler is gonna go for the ivory by the looks of it, and I do see also a decent amount of extra bonuses here for his campuses. From, this should work as a reef, right? Appears as a reef, so this should be like the biggest, the baddest campus ever on the banana. Should be. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see if this actually is the biggest, baddest campus. Also, nice night. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I didn't see the name. Anyway, let's go and take a look at since what's going on. We do have upgrading the papyrus tiles immediately for that extra gold. Got some extra science also. Moving with the third city on the east. It looks like she's gonna go for another 2 of these papyrus tiles northeast. Getting those science points. Nice. Getting also a builder from Rakedet to keep improving stuff. And I don't see the fourth city yet. Looking at the text here, going of course for currency to try to get as many traders also as possible and increase production and food. We're going to need to see also how quickly she can actually get cities out, because it looks like this is going to be a very good one with the bananas and spice tiles next to it. Not to mention southeast, getting that connection towards Rome is going to be important to put that city in the water. Now we do have Synth also western side with Tokugawa. By the looks of it, of course, they're gonna be opponents here. She does have a scout in between. She knows that Tokugawa at the moment is not actually doing anything. Whoa, this is a far away settle on the ivory in the south. Tokyo did also pick up God of the Sea as a Pantheon, or did he get that extra production on the fish tiles and on this amber tile? 4-3-1s, and I do see also 2-2-1-1s over here in between Tokyo and Fukuoka, getting the harbor also boost. While we do have him getting that fourth city out from Tokyo next turn. We're going to see where is he going to choose to put it down. I think he's not aware. Wow, that's a lot of pillaging from Kazandar. Is this still the one charge builder? This is still the one charge builder. This is, oh my god, he's terrorizing the city state. Look at his scout. He entered the borders right through the forest and then pillaged everything and then got out, guys. Wow. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. We got some harbors also coming out from Fukuoka and Tokyo, getting them placed down, and I do see the builder with one charge available is going for the turtle. He's going to need to put money into that. Not sure if it's a good idea right now. That's expensive. We do have also finally the holy site starting to get some of these shrines in Macedonian territory. Carrier will get the third city in the north placed down. He chose not to actually follow settle in the south over here. His opponent Addis Ababa. He does have vision over what's going on in Ethiopia's territory, and he sees the settler but cannot get to it, unfortunately. Well, it is what it is. Corny does have a slinger escorting it, and I do see Corny did also connect his 2 cities with one of these traders. This would have been open land for Carrier to go for, right? If he knew about the lack of units here, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Holy said from Addis Ababa, also from Harar, and getting 2 tens over there. Another one of these going, and I do see we need to move. Brazil, trader, active. We do have also 2 tens getting a 4th city out from Rio de Janeiro. He did take down. No, he did not. America Scout did get out of here. And I do see the units of Brazil are starting to reposition towards the north. There isn't much that he could actually defend from the south. And from what I do notice, also Teddy Roosevelt on the right side is pretty close, but he did not choose to actually go and get the choke points. We do need to see if Brazil is actually going to send some units to close down those choke points, because I think they're pretty important there. That is a defensive position you should not lose. More pantheons anywhere? Still no pantheon here. Babylon. Ooh, we got Babylon. Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Getting that extra production on these marsh tiles, making the papyrus amazing. Look at that, 3-2-1s, man. We do have him also placing down his commercials. He's gonna get the free benefits of a market here whenever he's gonna finish his first commercial. Getting, of course, also the trader available to build with only a slinger for an escort, and also Magnus beginning plugged in Babylon's capital. We do need to see where this setter is going. I guess south. He could have gone for the papyrus setter on the western side. A bit surprising, I gotta say, that he's not going here to benefit from his Lady of the Reeds and Marsh bonuses, but it is what it is. Time is not lost. He can do it later. Menelik the second. No. No, this was God of the Sea. We already knew about it. Charleston with Washington working on their campuses. I do see also Baltimore placed down a +3 campus here in between that geothermal and the mountain. We do have a +2 with a +1 and a +3. Okay, well, at least he might actually get a splendid bonus. I don't think there's a problem with the era score, but I guess we're going to need to take a look at this. We do have Flores with Synth and also Carrier still on 17 points, while Krylov is 16 points. Well, easy to actually get a splendid right if he does have enough production in Baltimore. We're still 9 turns or 8 turns away actually from switching the era, so we should be fine. They should get this era score. Still no Pantheon though. Rome, Rome, Rome. Fourth city coming out. Of course, he's placing down his commercials already, and I do see him with a two-charge builder that is getting escorted. There is a warrior here from Babylon that is, well, trying to do some mischief, but there he does have his trader coming out from Antioch to Rome from the south. Fredefordom. I didn't mention this Fredefordom in the east. Is this oral tradition? Well, goddess of festivals, right? The extra culture on the plantations. Yeah, we do have over here some of those culture points coming in. That is amazing. Since already has 9 and 9. Look at that. Biggest yields ever. We do have him also with the 22, but 22 is kind of on the board, like it's an average here. Getting those commercials finished, and I do see the builder that still has 3 charges to keep improving stuff, and I think she's going for the papyrus styles over here in Edfu, and trying to get the extra benefits of those culture points. We're going to need to see how quickly she can actually get everything built up over here, and also starting to get her 4th and 5th settles out. Babylon coming to scout southeast. Looks like there is also a scout from Synth that is keeping that away from the borders. Getting builders also a night guy from the side of Macedon. We do have a carrier about to pop one of the sticky huts in the north. He doesn't have the movement speed this turn. And we're going to need to see what is he going to get from that. Still no Pantheon though. No Pantheon on either, like Macedon or Ethiopia. Are they not making anything? They should be making Faith, right? They already placed down a Holy Site, and that's at least a +1. I guess it's too slow. He's on 3 Faith a turn. Well, I guess next time, he's gonna get to 12 Faith. What do we have in the city-states? Kumasi with Namadol, we're gonna see on the culture side. Mexico with Hong Kong on the industry, and Gazagam with Volin on the military side. I do see also Taruga, Hatusa, and Geneva will be available for the science. Armagh with Vatican City are also gonna be available for the culture. With Hunza, the only one available for trade bonuses. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are actually gonna be taken out during the game over here, getting either conquered or totally deleted. Still nearby cities moving towards the south. That's a lot of chops. I guess this is one of the perks in the south for this southern city. A lot of chops, like a lot of chops. That's a lot of production from these stone tiles over here. Still no bonuses, right? We only have the Great Prophet screen some of these points for the religion. Macedon getting 3. We got Ethiopia on 2, but I'm pretty sure with the shrines coming up, they're gonna start to get some more. Still no commercials built, and of course churning out the merchant points. Moksha getting established in Ethiopia's capital, and I do see him starting to finally improve his strategic resources. The horses. Giant Causeway in the south is also going to be in, I guess, the reach of Ethiopia, although you could say that it's in the reach of Babylon as well on the western side. And we definitely need to see if they're going to start to put down encampments here. I don't think the distance is, prime for this. We're probably going to be seeing later on maybe some encampments being placed down to get the generals. The horse attacks might be ignored here, which is kind of maybe here, maybe Kralov with Rome we'll get to do some punchy in between each other. No, Divine Spark also is a Pantheon from Kralov, getting those extra points for the scientist screen. We do have him already with 4 great scientist points, with Aryabhata being the first one to pick up. Unfortunately, of course, they're gonna want to go for Hypatia, not this one. James of St. George gonna be the first engineer, Burica the first general. This is gonna be nice if they do manage to actually get Burica for that military engineer. Always helps a lot. Moksha establishing night guy in Macedon, getting the builder out. So yeah, Addis Ababa got this. He's also finally, Courtney did manage to get an archer upgraded, and will have the opportunity to push back this Babylonian scout from his borders. Getting that 3rd holy site in Mekele. Mekele. Oh, there's some boomsy going on here. Hello, no kidding. Good evening, sir. Yeah, this is with BBG Extended. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the new resources coming up on quite a few tiles. Did we get the other we didn't get the Pantheon. So Ethiopia still no Pantheon. Babylon we checked, that's Lady of the Desert Marshes. Brazil still no Pantheon. Oh, here, right? He was getting the Faith. He got the Faith, right? He is on more than 12 Faith. He's on 27 Faith and he still didn't get a Pantheon. What is going on here, Carrier? What are you doing? Is he just like purposely ignoring the Pantheon pick or something? Goddess of festivals, Rome was what, religious settlements. Babylon we saw, so we're just missing 3 of them, right? Brazil or 4? No, 3 of them. We're missing 3 of them. Brazil, Macedon, and Ethiopia. There we go, man. Finally, God of Craftsman. He's gonna go for the extra. I mean, makes sense. He does have like 4 strategic resources just in the capital with quite a lot of cold tiles on the western side. This is a late game. This is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be super nice. We do also have him going for the opals upgrades here, getting that builder on it, and starting to work on the 3rd holy site from the city of Pella in the north. Not going for the 4th one. Well, I guess it is what it is. Slowing down, getting the holy sites. They need to go for the faith. Gonna be seeing those faith numbers coming up soon. Just a few times we're gonna flip the era. Commercials being placed down. Brazil also choosing to go for Moksha in the capital here in Rio de Janeiro. Okay, Kazan starting to place down his government plaza. Oh well, gonna need to see what is he gonna choose to increase with that adjacency. Okay, Babylon was finally getting that second trader built from Masha Shapir. Karkar did get placed down, and he did avoid the stone settle, so he does have that as a chop here, going for the commercial immediately. While he did manage to build the first one, the commercial hub in Babylon's capital, he got the market from that in Eshuna. He's actually gonna need to hard build it. I was thinking over here, wasn't it better maybe to let it build in Eshuna to get the commercial with the market in there, because Babylon can build it much faster? But anyway, I guess you know, that time flew, that choice flew. Government Plaza coming up into here from Babylon, while we do have Magnus being plugged in Babylon City in the capital. Any Suzy enjoyers? No, we don't have any Suzy enjoyers. Magnus also getting plugged in Rome. There still is a Babylonian warrior just sniffing around the Roman cities here. And I do see also America still keeps one of his warriors next to Egyptian settles. So we do have more commercial hubs being finished. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a race here on the merchant screen. Coleus being the first one. Not really an amazing one, but still you get a free copy of a luxury. So, you know, it's valuable. It's valuable. When we got Babylon here getting his 3 points. Egypt is on 1. Rome is on 1. And I'm pretty sure with all of on the commercial starting to finish, they're gonna keep on getting more points, like slowly. There we go. Rome just bumped up from 1 to 3. Brazil is on 2, and so on. I'm pretty sure with all of the districts finishing, those numbers are gonna change. Ethiopia on Sacred Path. Well, that took a long time to activate, but now he does have 21 faith a turn, benefiting from some extra bonuses here and from the adjacency of these forests and rainforests, making this holy site, for example, from the capital a +5. We got this as another +5. Mekele is also gonna be a +4. Pretty good numbers here. Also getting the shrines built is gonna allow him to get those prophet points faster. And since we don't actually have a religion yet, we're going to need to wait and see what the religions are gonna look like between Macedon and Ethiopia. I gotta say, they will fight each other. At least, you know, they will have the words of religion card against each other. It is what it is. Both of them will need to get that going. Some more holy sites coming in. Moksha 111. Okay. Rome? Still getting disturbed here by an American scout. Did he lose? Oh no, the trader is safe. The scout is actually on top of it, but I'm pretty sure Ellie is just gonna shift into that scout. Yeah, there we go. The trader is fine. Still got the pillage on the papyrus, but that scout died. Gave its life for a little bit of papyrus. We do have also markets coming out from Rome, still building up in his commercial count. For a city on the western side, actually, settling in towards America. America is also 2 turns away from getting that campus, and that is exactly the switch of the era. Did America? Yeah, he did manage to get his era score, so we're fine. We're good. Anything under the bar? No, we don't have anything under the bar. Yeah, well played. Indeed. We do have Sling defending here, not much. Where's the fourth city? He didn't get a fourth city yet. No, he just built his campuses to get that extra science. He's still on 10 and 8 compared to Rome's 9 and 12. And Rome does not have a single campus anywhere. Where? Well, I guess he does have papyrus to help him out. You know, a little bit of extra science coming up from the papyrus tiles always helps. We do have a first Mariano Ceretace coming up to take on the American Warrior. Ooh, this must be one of those like gladiator scenes over here. Can you imagine putting them on one of those how do you even call them? Like, arenas? I guess arenas, right? Anyway, Moksha is gonna be the choice of Egypt to get in the capital city. There is a Babylonian also scout next to Edfu with another Mariano Ceretace coming out in 2 turns from that city center to take it on. We also do see more builders being built. No, I guess she's just not I would say confident on that choice. She was debating in between the market and builders. Still, I'm pretty sure this American Warrior will pillage the commercial. Like, whatever happens here, he does have the opportunity to actually pillage the commercial. Even if he gets hit by the Mariano. There we go. And Mariano just left helpless. Just to watch. Yeah, nasty. The Warrior of Babylon is about to get smacked. It looks like Rome's units did manage to push it out, and we do need to see if Rome is going to start improving his strategic resources. Does have access to a horse tile here, does need to actually buy it out. We also do see 3 builders that are starting, 4. Ooh, that's an invasion of builders. What's with the production on? Oh my god, look at Hammurabi's production, 48, while everybody else is like 30-ish. And we do have Babylon here with the 4 cities building up his monument count for those extra culture points. Already has 13, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for a paintbrush and voice in the first era. We do also need to see second title. Oh, he went for Moksha in Mashka Shapir, okay. And still working on getting those commercials finished. Still nobody picked up the merchant, but I do see Macedon did manage to pick up the first great prophet, so I would imagine we're gonna see a religion here soon being activated. Where is it? It's just sitting over here. John the Baptist. He probably wants to get his religion in the next era. It's 110 difference, so you know, we might as well wait it to get the era score in the next one. Makes it much easier to actually get a golden age. Also is Hammurabi not stone circles? No, he went for the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. He's gonna chop the stone. I'm pretty sure he's gonna chop everything here. He's a chop kind of guy. He also wants to finish the holy site. Wait, the holy site didn't finish? Oh, this one in Pella. Yeah, so I guess the stars align, no? Yeah, there we go. Immediate activation over there of the great prophet. We do have him also improving his resources here, getting those extra production points, and establish the religion, Islam. Feed the world for the extra food coming up from his shrines and temples with a little bit of housing on top. We do have also pilgrimage with the +2 faith for each city following the religion. For city moving north, it looks like he might actually go to get a little bit of, upgrades here. Can we call them upgrades? I don't know if you can call them upgrades. He's going for the uranium tiles. This guy is trying to, get the third leg or something. Reads to deny Egypt likely. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad on him either, right? Not that bad, I think. Let me see. Did he actually get, oh yeah, he got the bonuses on the papyrus, right? That's the only bonus he got. And of course, he does have the Western River to actually go and settle. Yeah, so probably a deny. What do we have here? Kralov is gonna go for Pembrash and Voice, still on 3 cities, not working on the 4th. Ariabata with the scientist just moving around here, so it looks like we do have the next one displayed. That's gonna be Euclid, still no Hypatia, unfortunately. We do have also Kralov here benefiting from that Divine Spark, got the 3 campuses from the beginning, already 14 science with 22 culture with the help of Pembrash and Voice. Still working on his monuments. I do see Baltimore still needs to build one, and I'm pretty sure he needs to start expanding here quite quickly. We do have him on 37 points of production with only 7 gold. He didn't open up commercial, so you know that's kind of normal. Kazendar, 15 science, 29 culture, finishing up another campus next turn from Fukuoka. That's going to be a +4, right? Next to the mountains and the city center. Yeah, that's a +4, a lot of science. Moksha in the capital for the first one, and the 5th setter coming out from Tokyo in 2 turns. We do also see him, well, with a Brazilian scout on the western side, but it doesn't look like he's going to be phased out from this. Government Plaza built, but still no upgrade on it, and we do have him getting that lighthouse up, so you do see the extra food coming up from these coastal resources. 42 gold, that's a lot of gold coming up from his harbors, and of course I do see him also on 55 points of production. That looks very well, very good at the beginning. Carrier with 11 science and 8 culture. Monumentality, right? So he's not getting the bonuses from his extra, you know, Pembrash and Voice culture and stuff. We do have him with Basilica Pades getting built in Amphipolis, and I do see he's gonna finish his shrines up, getting monument in Aigai, while he's gonna start growing quite quickly. He does have 37 faith points a turn, so he can buy out builders and other stuff around his cities here with the monumentality. Hammurabi, Pembrash and Voice, 13 science, 28 culture, 4 cities strong, while we do have Lady of the Ridger Marshes available, 1 single tile to improve, getting those campuses out from Ashura, and we do have him getting Mosha plugged in, Masha Shabir next, and with a 5th setter coming up from that one. Oh no, this is gonna be the 6th one, because the 5th one is gonna be Babylon getting another setter out in 2. Horses upgraded in Masha Shabir, while it does seem like, well, we're still gonna need to wait and see what is he gonna get his setup going against Ethiopia. Coordinate 11 science with 21 culture. He did manage to also get a religion that's going to be Catholicism, with a choral music and tithe available for him as beliefs here, getting that extra culture from the shrines and the temples, while the tithes are going to give him a little bit of gold. I do see a government plaza getting plugged in Addis Ababa next turn, while we do have him getting some more builders. Hard build, actually, not bought with monumentality. Only 30 faith a turn. I guess he doesn't have that much. He did manage to go for Sacred Path as a Pantheon, and definitely will lose a lot of its adjacency when he's gonna start chopping the tiles around the holy sites. It is what it is. 34 production points with also 16 gold points. Doesn't seem that bad, especially since he does have access to truffles and also ivory tiles to keep him going on the gold, right? The monumentality civs do have this weakness of not making that much gold compared to the commercial openers. Eli, 14 science and 24 culture. We do have Trajan here with 4 cities strong, and I'm getting called by my neighbor. Give me a second. I don't know. Sorry about that. It is what it is. Okay, let's see. Builders coming up from Eli. Finally improved the horse style and getting that 5th setter out from Rome in 5. I do see Pingala is going to get established in Antium next turn, while we do have a market coming out next. From what I do notice, we also do have campuses coming up from Ravenna for the extra science. Well, since he's starting to actually get some of these units closer to Rome, it does look like she maybe hunted down one of those. Reads to deny, yes, okay. Ancestral Hall coming up in Rakedet in 4 turns, while we do have him, her actually, with the Moksha already plugged in. Did manage to improve only one of these adjacency points on the commercial one. I'm pretty sure these tiles are gonna get chopped. We're gonna need to see what is she gonna put in between. Maybe some of those theater squares. Campuses, theater squares. This is a campus, right? This is a +2. Yeah, this is a +2 campus. Anyway, Edfu coming up with another setter in 410s. Well, I'm pretty sure she's gonna want to actually finish the ancestor hall before she's gonna get to place these cities. It looks like it's gonna be in just enough time. Temple of Artemis getting built in Cornish territory, and from what I do notice, we do have Magnus coming up in Harar in 3 turns, while there is settler also coming out there. Looks like Corny is expanding aggressively. On the western side, we do have settlers encountering one of these Babylonian scouts. Unfortunately, that's fine, right? There is an archer over here that is gonna just shoot it down. This is a level 2 scout, so I'm pretty sure it does have the both promotions for. Oh no, it does not. It's actually the heal and the sentry. This guy actually can see through the forest. How does that happen? Actually, how do you see through the forest? Like, no, am I the only one asking this question? First city prediction, we're gonna need to put it. Okay, sure. Let's get it up. Let's get the prediction up. Manage prediction, start the prediction for who's gonna take the first city. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've done one of these. Who will conquer first city? COC or the big beast? There we go. He has a drone, a special drone. Yes, it is the drone. Rambly man, hello there, drone. Hello there, sir. The drone, the special drone. Yeah, I mean, totally fine with me, man. The, logic makes sense. Totally fine with me. We get a Temple of Artemis next turn from Addis Ababa, and by the looks of it, he's gonna get quite a few amenities, at least 3 of them. 4, I think, right? 4 in just Addis Ababa. Did Japan just steal his settler? Did we just miss Japan taking the settler of Egypt away? How did this even get here? Oh my god, look at this Japan from all the way on the right side. Is he gonna get home with it? Now I feel bad that I put another prediction. I should have put the prediction is Japan gonna get his settler back safely or not? What do you think, guys? Is he gonna get it safely back home and gonna actually get an extra city with it, or is he just gonna need to delete it because he's gonna get stopped by the units of Brazil here? No, Kilat, bonsoir monsieur. No, really? He's not? That's a long way. I gotta say, no, I gotta give it. That's a long way, no? Look at him. Oh my god, he's gonna need to go all the way around. Yeah. Anyway, we got some horses coming out from Japan while he's getting his audience chamber in the Governor Plaza. I do notice he's also saying expand. That's 6 settles, right? 6 settles. We did actually see them early on. He does have a scout from Brazil that is close by, and at the moment doesn't have a unit to deal with. But the horse is just gonna, be fine there. A horse is also coming out from Krylov, and finally he did manage to not only get Ariabata, but one of these encampments down. So we got 2 nations, Macedon and America, starting to actually get some great general points. 1 on Macedon, 3 on America. Burica is still the first available because nobody got to pick it up. America does have access to Euclid here as a scientist, and I think after they're gonna pick this one, they might get Hypatia, right? I think they might. Anyway, that's a very elusive wording. Brazil isn't his friend. Yes, Brazil, no friend of Brazil. That warrior was waiting there, no reason to delete it since Corny doesn't have units to take it back. True, normally Brazil will kill it. Normally, but is this normal? Is this normal, Killa? That's the question, right? Is this normal? He's not. Look at this. Look at Flores. He's like totally ignoring the fact that Japan has a settler coming for him. What are the chances, Killa, of Brazil thinking the settler got already deleted so he doesn't need to spend time to get the units out? I think there's a very high chance of that happening, right? He just totally ignored this. What do we have? Oh, the street carnivals. Is this a new... Anyway, I feel like this is a new icon. No, this is a new icon. Is this with the patch? I think it's with the with the BBG patch. Once a unit is near, if they can get the unit out, yes. Anyway, Brazil getting Pingala established, and of course finishing up his street carnivals. We're going to need to see how many projects he's gonna get here. I do see Hypatia is indeed available for them in the scientist screen. And I did also notice one of the merchants got picked up here by Brazil. That's gonna be one of the extra trade route ones in Fadlan. Okay, warriors coming out, while I do see also Magnus Kid is established in Harar, 2 turns for a settler, with Mekela also 3 turns for a settler here. I guy I'm gonna get the audience chamber in 2, while I do see also Pela is gonna get an encampment out next turn. That's the second one from Macedon. We did have him building up the Pacific Page in the first one, but of course Carrier here still wants to expand and use that extra faith to buy out the builders and keep improving stuff. We do have him finally getting a harbor out, one of these gold generating districts. Where is he? He's on 0 gold. This is dangerous territory, man. 0 gold a turn here for Carrier. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I admit I forgot he had to go by Brazil. I mean, yeah. Where is he going? Kazandar here is still thinking about his options. How is he gonna get that settler home? Courtney is keeping an eye out. I gotta say, you see that Ethiopia is actually keeping an eye out of what's going on. He's going south. Is he gonna go all the way? No, that cannot be. Or is he? Is he actually? No, he cannot cross the water anyway. He does need. I mean, you know, shipbuilding is not that hard to get. Anyway, we do have to see. We're gonna need to wait and see. Ethiopia, audience chamber coming up in 5, and while I do see him finally getting new settlers out from Mekele and Harar, we're gonna see him re-establish his city count. Babylon is gonna finish his hanging gardens next turn in the capital, and I do see he started off the pyramids in Masha Shapir. That's gonna be a beautiful wonder to build. Not to mention also hanging gardens is gonna give him that extra growth, which is amazing with a bit of extra housing. He will settle a new continent for Luxus! Woohoo! Yeah, and so he's gonna get the settler safe, no? Just not home. It is what it is. Just build city south, expatriate. The samurai is going to greet Brazil in the future. Oh, that's gonna be funny. If he gets a city that's not gonna be scouted here in the south of Brazil and Brazil gets Pikachu faced, this is gonna be laughable, man. This is gonna be amazing. Yeah, ninja samurai is coming out from nowhere. Where did that guy go? Wait. He beat me with my city? No. Finally, his city is gonna get her ancestral hall finished next turn, and I do see she's keeping these Mariano Cheretarches around. Connected immediately with the traders to Rome here. By the looks of it, we do have Synth already making 67 gold points. No, 47 gold points a turn. That is the most in the game right now. But only 34 points of production. This is kind of problematic, right? Only 34 points of production. Okay, she's still on 3 cities. Definitely gonna need to get some more. And I do see she's gonna get the builders. I mean, is she gonna get to catch up? That's the question. 18 science, 39 culture. We're gonna need to see. Rome, what is Rome doing? Still working on audience, getting the moksha in Velitre. What I do see, it does have builders coming out. This is the 6th city, right? 245. Yeah, 6th city on the right side, getting up there next to the coast. Unfortunately, it does look like he wants to actually settle on the 2-2 production tile. Then that's the only 2-2 he has in a long way. I hope he doesn't settle this. Ellie, that is your only 2-2. Yeah, I don't know, man. She's in autocracy. Yeah, 34 production, mama. Autocracy heritage. I don't know if she's autocracy heritage, actually. Give me a second. She's classical republic. She's going for classical republic heritage. Game, a real game. Rafi, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. Yeah, we actually have a game. I mean, to be honest, it's been very quiet actually in the community, right? We finished the CWC and then there weren't that many competitions open up. I think this week is the first week with CVFR Squadron started up and also PL, like Premier League games started up. Not sure. What was it? Royal Rumble was a bit hard to actually watch this time. Anyway, it's summertime, a lot of stuff. It is what it is. Working on a lot of music actually. I saw there was a new mod with some new civs. Yeah, BBG extended, but it's not really new civs, right? It's in September, so you still have a week. Okay, so there we go. Killa had actually told us we still have a week for the CVFR. For the squadrons. Etemenanki getting built in sea territory for those extra points of production on the improved floodplain tiles. I do see finally the settlers are moving out from her city centers, and we're going to see if she does manage to actually catch up in the production, because that is unfortunate. Macedon here, still no units, but finally getting an encampment from Aigai as well. That would be the third one, still building up the faith per turn. Carrier is on 68 points of production and 51 faith, while I do see Corny, his next door neighbor, is going to be 57 points of production with 46 faith points. Produce Temenanki, not near a river. Yeah, I mean, this is what it is. That's the one. Well, no, wait a second. She could have placed it here, right? If she only spent a little bit of gold on a 1-1. Yeah. Suboptimal, I would say. Suboptimal. It keeps going around these days, man, with suboptimal stuff, you know. Autumn started this week in Northern Europe, at least. Summer ended early. Did it, though? I don't know if it did. Because we had this up and down for like a month now, right? We had like or at least in Romania, we had a big period with a lot of sunshine. And then, like, I don't know, 2 months or a month or something with very little, like, storms or rain in between. I think we had like at least 2 weeks with no rain or something, and then it started doing beep, boop, 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 you know, like rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine. And now I don't know what to tell you, man. Look at this. Check this out. Look at this. It says, okay, we're gonna have a rainy day tomorrow, and then boom, 35 degrees. In September. I don't know what you're saying. The autumn actually came out early. I don't know, man. Yeah, this doesn't look like it. Ooh, Hatusa has been defeated. Who took out Hatusa? And why? Big bully. Oh, I see. Krudlov was the big bully. He went to build the granary in there. I mean, you gotta build a granary, man. Well, I do see also Wall of Thorn is gonna be his choice for the Government Plaza expansion, while I do see Krylov is starting to get another one of these encampments now, and I don't think he actually picked up a general yet. He doesn't only have like one general point a turn, and definitely 30 turns didn't pass since he did manage to finish that one. 4 turns for Macedon, and I do see Burica is still available for in the first Great General screen. We do have him needing 50 more points, so yeah, another 4 turns is fine. I do see also we do have Krylov finally starting to actually get the chops going. He didn't actually get to build Temple of Artemis, unfortunately, even though he did have the opportunity. And I do see at the moment Rome is not getting... Oh no. I started saying not getting, and then I saw the encampment. I want to say he's not getting encampment. That doesn't work anymore. So, you know, fail. It is what it is. Let's go next. Antium getting an encampment in 3 turns while he's building up, training up the horses in Veritre. And I do see he does have some in the build queues of Ravenna. Rome is going to get another builder out in 2 turns, while I do see him connecting all of his satellite cities here towards the capital. Actually, he's missing 1 connection because I do see only 4 of these traders are coming out. What are we predicting? We're predicting right now who's gonna take the first city. Meneshu Public, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Wait, Krudlov's campus. Where's the +6? Where did you see? Oh, this one. Yeah, this is beautiful one in between the mountains for sure. Amazing. No, he's already on 54 science and 39 culture compared to at least 28 and 39. Well, at this point in the game, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But if this difference, you know, just stays like this or keeps getting bigger, that is going to be a problem for Rome. We also do need to see how Egypt is going to fix her problems here with still only 37 points of production, while even her allies are starting to get to the 100 points plus. This is going to turn into a bigger and bigger issue as time goes on. 23 science, 34 points of culture. I do see she is making 55 gold points. That is pretty good. And we do have her actually putting gold into a horse. That just, wow, 160 gold points like that. Boom. It's disappeared into a horse. That's a big horse. Big one. What? Battering ram? Oh, that was probably a misclick, right, by Ellie. Getting some horses, but it looks like she's sending them. Oh, I see. The one coming up from Ravenna towards the south, and we do have another one here. There aren't that many units from America on the city of Baltimore, but we do have the ones that were banging Hattusa in the north. So they're coming slowly towards the south here. Also, the problem is Synth has the carry placement, but 37 production is almost out of the game. Yeah, 30. I mean, she's definitely gonna rise with the new city settlements, right? She's getting this one out. This is gonna be a pretty good one, and she's getting this one. This is not that good actually. I was really expecting her to get this city on the north of Ravenna or in between, right, on the cotton tile or something like in between, but she didn't. This would have been much faster anyway, like 3 turns and boom, settle. Constantine, good evening, sir. Did Egypt lose a settler or what happened? No. Actually, surprisingly, she did not lose anything. The only one that lost a settler was Ethiopia, Corny. Is this still up? This is still moving, guys. The Gazandar settler is still moving. Oh my god. Wait, Colosseum is getting built somewhere. Who's building up the bad boy? Brazil, maybe? Is this? No. Theater Square. Plus 6 Theater Square. Yeah. What is the... Babylon? Babylon. There we go. With also minus established and quite a few chops. I do see he already has 2 of these builders ready to chop on the stone tiles and on the forest. And we do have a 3rd builder with feudalism charges that came out from that city center. Pyramids is still getting built. He still needs 3 turns to actually get that going, and I do see he has builders over there available to chop next turn. Yeah, that's only gonna be 1 chop, I'm pretty sure, on the pyramids. The religions, yes. Islam feed the world with pilgrimage. This is Macedon's religion, and Catholicism is gonna be on Ethiopia. Choral music with tithe. The culture and the gold. Macedon, and still no units. We do have him with a great bath coming up from Amphipolis in 4 turns and plugging in Reina in that city center. Doesn't get to trade with anyone at the moment. I do see he's finishing up his Basilica Pades and also getting another campus from Pella. Now we do have Carrier here still struggling when it comes to the goal part, and getting that harbor out from Alexandria is only gonna give him another like 4 points. I guess that is something. 80 points of production though does look good, with also 56 points of faith. Stats just don't look right now. 35 science with 22 culture. Corey's on 21 and 32, and I do see Corey does have the bigger number in the series, right? 246 versus the 5. Well, I guess we're gonna see a 6-1 from Macedon soon in like 6 turns. That's gonna take forever and a day. Government is established in Adigrat for Ethiopia, and I do see him starting to get those temples out. Did manage to get that unit before he actually pillaged. Okay, Liang in Mekele, and I do see getting quite a few builders on the right side, with also temples from Harar next turn. Well, a lot of faith is going to be generated on Corny's side. Still on 54 though, with only 69 points of production. Trying to get his settler out from Tokugawa, but that warrior is not giving up. Yeah, the settler is just gonna march around the units of Brazil and get away. Maybe. No, Brazil actually has some units here. Heavy chariots, we got horses, we got warriors, and we got the archers. Ooh. Well, who got Hypatia? Japan got Hypatia for the free library and the extra science on the libraries, and Florence is on 56. No, where is Japan? Kazandar 52 and 69, and we do have him also within 9 points of production. Only 47 points though. He did manage to get his 6 cities out, and that's a huge army of builders that he has right now running around his cities. Like, look at this: 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 builders. 9, yeah. And he's getting a lot more coming out, finishing up his commercial count, and I do see him also getting those traders out to connect his cities, while at the moment he doesn't have an opportunity to trade on the coast with America. We're going to need to see if there will be, one of those harbors just getting out in the water. We do have America also getting his banners for those extra points for the general. Still did not pick one up. I don't think anybody got to pick up one, no? Oh, Macedon did manage to pick it up. Macedon did get Burica. There we go. Macedon got Burica. Raja Todalmar on Brazil, while Themistocles is going to be on Japan as an admiral. That doesn't really matter here. We do have America still on 1 point a turn, and Macedon looks like he's on 7. Did we have Krylov? Wait, this is Carrier. We do need to see Carrier. Why is Carrier not getting any city states? Isn't the whole point of Olympia to get city states? No? He needs to get city states. Why is he not getting city states? So many builders, yeah? Japan going to build fortress west south and in general to manage it. Yeah. I mean, this is prison city basically. He's getting prison city in the south, no? Here. Yeah. This is what it is. Anyway, he could definitely put a city somewhere. Do something with it. Okay. Throne? What throne? The throne of builders? Magical throne of builders? Or what throne? The Rough Rider throne? Oh, what was his government plaza? Right, I'm sorry. I was like in my mind it was like builders. We were talking about builders and then like throne just came out of the blue. Did you guys see, by the way, Alien Earth? Did you guys see on Amazon Alien Earth? They got like 3 episodes out. Or Foundation. Oh my god, Foundation, pretty good. Left us on a nail biter on the last episode. Okay, Diamantine Harar. Well, I do see finally some units from Ethiopia moving west side. Looks like Courtney is actually going to go through the pass here to get very close to Babylon. Babylon is going to be one of his opponents, and I don't see units for him to go against Babylon. Neither does Babylon actually have defensive units. Pyramids have been finished here in Mashka Shapir, and I do see Nierber did finish his Colosseum. That puts him still on 33 science points, but the culture is amazing. 74 points right now with 103 points of production. We do have him also getting more settlers out with 6 cities already. He's going for the 7th one from Babylon. While I do see him working on holy side prayer projects, he's going to want to get a religion here. Well, era score points is going to be required. We do still have him with a few of these chops, and I do see the builders do have extra charges for them to build up the mines after they do manage to get the chops away. Karkar has still a lot of stone tiles, but there is a builder coming up in 2 turns for him to get that going. Another city, another settler coming up from both Babylon and Shuna, so 8 cities, soon to be 8 cities, not bad. Ooh, guys, Synth is 56 points of production. What is going on in the Egyptian Empire? What is what is going on here? Diplo quarter coming up in Napu, Reina getting established in that city center. Okay. Still 32 science points with 40 culture. I guess that's not that bad. We do have her also with double the amount of points of her allies here with 82 gold points. That's pretty good in the game, right? She's making that one. There are advantages, you know, but production is unfortunately going to be a problem. We got some more of the builders coming around, and I'm pretty sure she does have the field. There is a bonus for them to get those extra 2 charges. While I do see 7th population did appear in Racket Death, I don't think she actually did place one of the districts here, no? It's only 2 districts. There's no other district. Yeah, it's only 2 of them. What's going on here? Touching borders, America with Japan. Japan just expanding everywhere. Japan looks like it's gonna be a problem in the later part of the game. Flores here did manage to put down a few of these campuses, getting those extra science points of 49 and 63 culture, while he's starting to also get some preserves going. This is gonna look right, no? This is gonna be amazing. Starting to also get the extra production points from his rainforest and finishing up the commercials here. We'll need to keep expanding while there is a setter coming up from Sao Paulo next turn. We do have him going for 2, 4, 6, soon to be 7 cities. A few more of these feudalism builders coming around, while he did get some of these theater squares. Looks like in the writer screen we got Brazil here with 2.3 great writer points a turn. Ethiopia is on 0, but I guess he used the card for 2 turns or something. Might have made a mistake there. Rome is also managing to get great general points with 4 required. I do see America is gonna need also 6.4, and I do see Macedon gonna need 9. Well, I guess Macedon with is 6 great general points a turn. That's gonna be so quick to get the 9-9. Japan looks like a Borg hive. A hive, yeah. Or a shuriken. Yeah, Hive works. Definitely Hive works. Also, as no one voted for prediction and it didn't happen, can we have it again? Wait, actually nobody voted? You didn't care at all about it? Got it. It's totally fine. Yeah, we can close this up. Give me a second. Totally fine with me. Delete and return the points of nobody. Start the prediction for which one? What prediction do we have? You guys choose. What prediction? Also, Echo Supreme was mentioning no TV series, no movies, whole summer. Have to catch up with some of that. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, to be honest, actually, there's not that much shit coming out. To be fair, Echo Supreme, you will probably like go through them in a few days. Everything that came out in like, you know, the whole summertime. The first city who will win? Well, I put the first city, but who will win, I guess, is the next one. I was thinking maybe you guys have other, how to say, other requirements. Guess no? I'm gonna leave it like 4 or 5 minutes. I think nobody dies, right? If we're still waiting for 5 minutes, maybe you guys get an idea. Will Egypt at any point of the game be not last on production? That's a oh my, you guys, we put this in. This is a prediction, right? But I mean, I don't know, man. Don't want to appear mean, but yeah, Egypt over here not getting that production is troubling. It's very troubling. It's getting the gold though. Wait a second, Eddie's getting more. What? Eddie's gonna get more gold than Synth with double the production points. Okay, 37 science, 47 culture also. I do see they're struggling a little bit to get those science points in. We do need to also see what Krylov is gonna choose to do here, starting to get more production, also working on his heavy chariots. Did get some of these units towards Rome, and he's gonna definitely take care of these scouts in the meantime. While we do have him getting an industrial zone from Washington, he did manage to get the placement for these aqueducts very nicely done between Charleston and Washington to get the maximum amount of points for production on an industrial zone, and that's gonna be double with the card. Watch the film Weapons. What's Weapons? Give me a second. What is Weapons? Weapons. Guns. 2025. What is this? Give me a second. Weapons. When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night, on the exact same time, poof, the community is left questioning who or what happened. I need to actually click on it. Click. What is this? Oh, I see. Who or what is behind their disappearance? I see. Interesting. Director of the Barbarian. Okay. Gonna skim through. Krylov, by the way, stopped in expanding, so everything's possible. I think Teddy Roosevelt here is gonna want to get an army out to go against Rome. I think so. We got Hannibal Barca showing up as a general here for Rome, and it still doesn't look like America did pick up one. I guess he's not in a hurry. He does need. He does probably want to get to Rough Riders anyway. 4.6 great general points at 10. All 4 of them did get picked up. So we got. Wait a second. Trumtrak on Macedon, Sansu on Ethiopia. Looks like Ethiopia did manage to get one up. What is going on? Is this another emergency? Oh, Flores cannot accept any deals. Unfortunate. It's time to have join. Another one of those ghost bugs. Let me see. Am I still muffled on the Civ official server? Yeah, I'm still muffled, guys. I'm sorry. This is what it is. So I interacted with like 3 things, right? Hotkeys, which is like quite necessary. Continuation of, you know, actions in between the eras, ages, very important. And the pause button. But if I give feedback, they're calling me disrespectful. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Both block, right? Look at this guy. Where was it? Where did I start? So I said basically punishing good gameplay, rewarding mediocrity on the age transition, because you know you get like all of the deletion and the changes of units, not to mention also pushing out of the borders. And then I said somehow if you're better you need to be punished. It's a very strong logic. If you go by that logic, the reason the company cannot even do a SWOT analysis is they're, you know, firing everybody that is in the better in the company. And then I got called out for being toxic. And then, yeah, the Oracle came in, bro. And he said playing a video game and working at a job are 2 different things. Your analogy doesn't make sense. So basically this guy is living in another world, right? YouTube is not a thing. Twitch is not a thing. Amazing. Yeah, and for some reason, look at this. Look at this guy, Mitch. Is this guy living in a bubble? Long as people stay on topic, as per in the server, I leave it open. I will keep an eye. Oh, okay. And then this guy is calling me to kick the person out. They're still talking about me, and then wow. Imagine this. Amazing. This is best practice, man. Delete valuable feedback. Delete it. Just best practice. This is amazing. Everybody should do this. I would say everybody in America should delete the valuable feedback. And a negative one. Don't care about the negative. Yeah, everything is fine, guys. Everything is fine. Oh yeah, Linda. Like this keeps going. I can give you the links to this. Like this is insane. This is another level of insanity, I would say. This is amazing. Look at it. You cannot give feedback because it might hurt the people asking for feedback. Oh no. Hit me. No. Hit me. No. Hit me. No. What the This is insanity, man. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah. I bet they don't even know what a SWOT analysis is. They probably took that totally wrong. Anyway, intelligence agency coming up in Tokyo next. Also, that raises a lot of questions about the management. Not gonna lie, like, woo, what is this? Anyway, Ellie ran to the bathroom. Okay, we could have gone. They deleted my last message though. And where am I acting hostile? Look at this guy. Why am I acting hostile? Where am I acting Man, these guys, like, really, they don't understand what hostility or toxicity is. Like, there's no other conclusion than this. They really don't understand. They mistake it for actually just normal conversation. Is this like normal things in America? When did you guys get so like you know, like not able to have conversations anymore, especially about like, you know, important stuff. Amazing. Oh well, guess it is what it is. Hey, how many turns? How many turns? 5 more turns. Okay, so we still can wait for another two to see the era score. I do see a bit more production on Saints. We got 66 points, and it looks like another city settle Rocket Dead. Tedfo is gonna get another settler here and starting to place down the aqueducts for the extra production. We do have here Kralov still working on that industrial zone to get the extra +8 points, and I do see him starting to get these heavy chariots out from Baltimore, pre-builds for those magical units of his. We do have Rome still on a single horse deployed on the western side, while he's also getting those production points from the industrial zones. Not that amazing. This is only going to be a +5. He did put his baths down, and I'm pretty sure he got the era score already. And this is a new icon as well, right? This is why is this? Oh, that's a, how do you call it? Vase? Not a vase. How do urn? This is an urn. How do you call the water thing? Because it looks like an urn, right? What I think. How do you say it in English? So America is gonna go for a full speed UU. Yeah, might be. It looks like he's sitting on these 5 cities and still getting the infrastructure up rather than trying to expand to go for the later game. We do have also nearby with Hammurabi managing to get 133 points of production, and I do have to say Ethiopia is getting ready with quite a few pre-builds here in the city of Desi. We do not have Nearbird with a lot of units, starting to get to commission some from Babylon, and I do see also Ishuna is gonna get the aqueduct in 2 turns here. M4, good evening, sir. In M4, okay, it's called an M4. Okay, yeah. I was thinking in my mind, isn't that like connected like in our brains with like that stuff? Because we usually see it just only in you know, movies around like mummies and stuff like that. Urn is probably fine in English. Okay, it's just a really ugly word. It's an urn. It's like, oh my god. Anyway, how goes the Japanese warrior and settler journey? Journey. Oh my god, we actually lost track of those. We must have got into the snow over there. Oh, it's still in the water. I mean, you know, yeah, he's sitting in the sunshine, bro. Kazan that is just living the life. Courtney usually punished with apathy. Okay. Oh, he's getting spotted. There is a scout here nearby. Does have a scout, and he definitely sees the great general. We do have Ethiopia here with only 3 turns to go until he's gonna get his castles, and I do see him discovering Divine Right. I'm pretty sure he did manage to get, of course, civil service for the extra +5 from an alliance, while Nearbird probably has it also. Yeah, they do. Both of them do have it. We do have Nearbird really needing to actually get some more units. A single horse against a lot of Oromos is not actually going to do much. There is also Governor Victor establishing in Durmuti, and I do see the nearby does have a single charge on the builder. I wanted to say maybe if this one actually had like 5 charges, he could have just chopped an army right in Durmuti. I don't think he has the time right now. Corny next turn castles. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is gonna be an issue. 52-66. Kick. I'm waiting to see when this upgrade is gonna happen, man. Come on. Oh, next time. Oh my god, he's putting it off. He's going for Will. So no, that's not gonna happen next time. We do have some more builders coming out from the cities of Carrier, and I do see he did manage to place a few more of them down. Cherkiriki and Alexandria by the Latmos in the south. 2, 4, 6, and 7 right now, with an 8th also moving towards the north of Alexandretta. We do have 4 more turns, and it looks like in the score screen, Krylov is gonna be 44 out of 51. He does need to get 7 going. Kazandar is 54, 57. 3 more points to go. Carrier is 62 out of 54. He got his. Nearbird is gonna be 65, 64. We got Corny here on 55, 55. He secured his. Ellie going Dark Age? Wait, what? Rome going Dark Age? Well, he does have the splendid industrial zone coming up. A boat maybe, if he can get one. Did he? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mathematics mercenaries. Definitely should be able to build a legion, right? Yeah, he does have the gold and the resources for a legion. He could just build a legion. So splendid, 10th population, legion, both, he should have enough. Like, he needs like what? 10 points? It's 41 plus 8? It's actually 8 plus 2. But anyway. And Flores is going to be 53, 51. Cynthia is going to be 48, 50. Oh no. Oh no. Is Synth actually not gonna get a golden age in the second era? Oh wow. I don't think Ellie's gonna go dark, but I think Synth might actually go dark or normal. She might actually go normal each year. Yeah, it's not like she can actually get a lot of, how to say, a lot of era score quickly. Did she place? Yeah, she did place already the Sphinx here in Netfu. That doesn't work anymore. That +4 went and gone. Anyway, what do we have here? Corny. Do they not have gold or something? Oh, they do. So 124 points of faith, 100 production. We do have castles and mercenaries coming up in 2. He still needs 2 turns. Oh no. Well, he's gonna get more. He's gonna get more units in the meantime. And by the looks of it, the horses are gonna want to take a look at what's going on in Babylon's territory. He's getting them closer to Durmuti, while he's also gonna get the Great General over there to give him those extra +5 points. I do have to say he does have quite a bit of extra strength here against the horses of Babylon. In the Great General screen, I do see Timur is going to be the next one, and definitely Babylon is going to need at least 2 of these projects, if not even 3, to get going. He only has like 4 Great General points a turn, and he's trying to get an encampment training project from Durmuti next turn. With that single charge from the builder, will definitely finish 1 project out. Babylon also did get another religion. That's going to be Jesuit education with Defender of the Faith. I don't think he has that much faith a turn, but you know, with Uluru over there, he definitely has a bit of it. Did he just lose the... Oh my god, Great General got pushed back. Corny lost it, but the scout did die for that move. And I do see Babylon did manage to get 4 horses on the defense of Durmuti. That's going to be more than enough to actually keep away Ethiopia's units right now. If they're going to get the Romos, that's definitely going to be a better chance. But right now, horses are just not going to work. Corny is going to get his castles and mercenaries next turn. And because he did get a little bit overexcited of sending those units to Durmuti, he kind of gave up his hands over here. So, of course, Nearbird is going to have that available time to get some units out. More of these industrial zones getting built by Babylon. Also finishing up his intelligence is going to give him a free spy to put it into his opponent's cities in Ethiopia cities. I got industrial zones. Ooh, another +8. Beautiful industrial zone, I gotta say. Did he manage to get a 3rd belief? I think he did, right? Holy waters for healing? Okay, sure. He did manage to also recruit Tungtra, moving him to the south, while Burika did get to transform into a military engineer. He's gonna start actually building up the pathways here to connect all of the cities. Still a lot of chops available. Even on the military engineer, he still has 3 chops available. Jargonaut, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Friendship is magic. Yes, the little ponies. Is Corny building an intelligence? Corny, yes, but it's 5 turns away. So there's going to be like a 4-turn difference in between the spies getting into each other's territory there. We do have a catapult coming up from Desi, so Ethiopia will have the ability to actually smash defenses if walls go up over here in Durmuti or in the other cities of Babylon. While he does need to actually get these horses back into Desi's territory to get to upgrade them, It will take a little bit of time, like a few turns to actually get them back, get them out, get them back, get them out. Ping pong, bam bam bam. Yeah, this is what it is. So he's not gonna get, Courtney's not gonna get to use that magical faith of his, unfortunately, to buy out units, and he's gonna need to use his production capabilities. He's still on 128 faith points a turn, not bad. Getting some more commercials for the extra gold, and I gotta say, gold pattern looks amazing on COC side. All of them, except the Courtney, have over 100 gold a turn. But when is Sith actually gonna get some production here? That is the question. She's still on 77 production, and I do have to say, Olympia's results don't look that great with 64 science and 41 culture, still in the moon mentality, 93 faith and 130 production. Production looks good, stats look very bad. And what happened to Tokugawa? This is science before freeing? Bro. There's nothing stopping Tokugawa right now. It's like 172 points of production, 186. He just updated, and he's getting like more of these industrial zones now. Now this is another +5, and I'm pretty sure he still has cities to build, while he's on 145 science and 117 culture in a Pembrasian Voice Golden Age. I don't think he even needs to go freeing. He's gonna explode. If he goes freeing, he's gonna explode. Another point. Oh my god, +10 industrial zone with another Akura coming out next time. Oof, beautiful. He still didn't even build. Man, he didn't even get his libraries in the campuses, not to mention like universities. This is insane. This is amazing. The amazing part of insane, not the bad part of insane, like Fire Axis or Take or 2K. I'm actually really wondering, by the way, on that case, back on Take Two, who is the one that actually thought it's a good idea to give me a timeout? Who's living in a bubble, man? I want to know who's living in a bubble. Almost? Okay, finally. And look at the damage, 58 against the horses, 50, and I'm pretty sure Babylon can actually get to his own courses. We do have him going for sailing though, and by the looks of it, getting a few of these heavy chariots out for the pre-builds for the knights. I do see the horses do not have the upgrade button coming out from castles, and Nearbird still did not select his next one. Wait, is this Corny actually thinking he's gonna go north towards Macedon, or he's gonna go Durmuti again? Well, I do see Babylon did manage to get that Defender of the Faith with the +3 coming up there, helping him out, and he's starting to actually get to, how to say, to spread his religion all the way, everywhere. And they're gonna get to cartography, and that puts him very close to getting industrialization. This is gonna give him so much more of an advantage. 200, man, he went freeing, didn't he? He went freeing, 200 science, 82 culture, still has campuses and libraries and universities to build everywhere. Where? Oh my. What is, who's gonna stop Tokugawa here? Like, there's no way. Okay, we got some units coming out from America, definitely not an army, just a few scattered units going against the east. Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, much appreciated, sir. Thank you. Came from San Francisco coming up in 2 times. Well, that's a long way. There might be some damage being done here by Kradlov against Rome. There's a single horse defending the west side. And we're gonna have a pause here in like 30 seconds, so you know, get ready for it, guys. If you need to go to pee, go now. We got some statues just coming off from Antium here. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of free units, but in the meantime, he's gonna need to actually build it. And I do see Synth did get a normal age. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. You see that? 96 points of production, 61 science, 36 culture. That is, yeah. I don't know, maybe she's getting distracted by something. Maybe she actually needs to do something, but she needs to play at the same time. I don't know. Trying to make excuses. This. Okay, 2 minutes and we're gonna come back soon. Ron Golden, yeah. He did get it. Pen brush and voice. Doors open. Okay. Okay, so what happened? Faith reduced by 25%. Religious City states do not provide a unique Suzerain bonus, and Olympias did get the 2 Diplo points. Kid got a Diplo? Well, I guess it is what it is. And we do have Kralov here getting his pen brush and voice golden age on America, still on 5 cities, and I do see he did manage to get his channel out in Baltimore, Timor. While we do have him with a few units deployed to maybe do some damage here to Rome, we're gonna need to see if that actually is gonna be fruitful. In the Eels tab, 115 science with 62 culture, he does have 133 points of production with pretty good campuses. He's definitely going to need to build up those universities for the extra science points. I do see him also having, I guess, a decent amount of production for the Knights. Kazandar 211 science with 83 culture in a free in golden age on Tokugawa. We do have him on 108 gold points a turn and working on his campus research projects. If he does manage to get also Newton and Galdon, this is going to be amazing. With what? Did he just jump up like 40 points of science? 250 now. Wow. Talking about OP Civs right here, 218 points of production. Yes, Babylon. Babylon did build Colo. And it looks like Babylon did manage to get his knights out, while Corny is actually going towards Macedon. he does need to get his catapults out if he does want to actually get to do some damage against his opponent. Near bird here, 54 science with 107 points of culture. We do have him with 200 points of production, and of course with a Pembrush and Voice Golden Age. And not that far away actually from Corny, 71 and 109, with definitely a much better production against Corny. Carrier, 71 science with 73 the culture. I do see him getting his GMC up, his Grandmaster Chapel from Aiga in 2 turns, while we do have Pela starting to get some knights out. It will take time to build them and also send them to Sharkidiki. Did he not use Burika to build roads? He did not use Burika to build roads. What? Oh, wait. There is this road pathway, right? It disconnects to Sharkidiki. Okay, it's fine. I was thinking of it in the forest, but it's fine. Wow, I have been awarded 1 Diplo victory points. What me? Why Tokugawa is not a permaban is beyond me. They traded Tokugawa for which Civ? I don't know, actually. Not sure exactly what you mean, traded Tokugawa for which Civ, but sure. Also, Dima, good evening, sir, and welcome. Best game, Kazandar? Yeah, best game, man. I mean, beautiful spawn, to be honest. Beautiful spawn on Tokugawa to get all of those science points up compared to everybody else in the game. And he did have peace, right? There's nobody able to do anything against him. Like, Egypt, what is Egypt gonna do? Half the production, less than a quarter of the science. Wow. And less than half the culture. Yeah, this is not gonna work out well. Kazandar is about to pop over 300. Look at this. He's about to hit 300 science. This just keeps exploding. He got those 2 libraries in between Tokyo and Fukuoka. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to build them in the other ones, and he's gonna also need universities. Getting his square digging, going for exploration in 2 turns. Corny, Pembrush, and Voice Golden Age. We did have him actually redeploying his army towards Sharkidiki. He's trying to keep it away, but yeah, that's not gonna work. Macedon did already spot out the 2 Oromo Cavs from the southwest of Sharkidiki. While he does have a few more that do have the extra movement, he can get next to that city center very quickly. There is only an encampment getting built in Sharkidiki, and I do see only 3 units available with an archer in the city center, only not giving him the garrison extra defense. But at least the carrier does have the ability to make it into a crossbow. Well, that's going to be a stronger unit. No castles, though, to upgrade the horse. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And he's getting his printing out in 3 turns. That's going to take a little bit of time there. We do have him with Corsair technology, and I do see GMC is finishing up next turn. And looking at the score tab here, he does have 333 faith banked up. That's probably going to be like 2 horses, 2 knights worth. Yeah, there is also an army from Babylon that is gonna squish the Ethiopian in between Macedon and him, and I do see the Airbird is deploying it towards the north with a general. He did manage to recruit El Cid. Eli, 81 sciences, 80 culture. I do have to say he's slowing down. He's slowing down more than Krylov is. He's still trying to build a statue of Zeus in the city of Antium, and of course there is a possibility for Krylov to just take out this archer and deny the build. Now that's going to be a lot of free units that will come out for Rome if he does manage to finish that off. Pembrush and Voice Golden Age with 130 gold points a turn and 150 points of production. He's a little bit higher in production than Teddy. Don't think that really matters at this point. Flores also 133 science with 100 culture, switched to a free inquiry golden age, still on 2, 4, 6, 7 series, still working on a lot of carnival projects, and did finish his Chichen Itza, beautiful territory right now, also with some of these preserves and the groves being built here in the city of Guarulhos. This is the main, look at these tiles, these are so good, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2s. Boom! We do have some more harbors for the extra gold points a turn, and I do see him jumping up to 202 points of production. He's up there with Kazandar and also Nearbar, but the science is just not anywhere close to Kazandar. Synth is also 77 science points with 41 culture, and did manage to also get 150 points of gold. Unfortunately, went for a normal age, while she did manage to settle Naken so they can connect the trade routes. They already connected the trade routes before, and they're going on land. Oh no. That is so much gold lost. Well, it's good because they already have a lot of gold, so you know that I guess it is what it is, but still, man, that's unoptimized, bro. That is unoptimized right here. Very bad optimization. 106 points of production also doesn't really spell a lot of hope here for Synth, unfortunately. Also, fly, Kazadar, go! Woohoo! Yeah, does Babylon go north to help Macedon or just attack Ethiopia? I think Babylon is gonna go north. Woo! Wait a second. Alexandria. That city is gonna stay alive. Looks like Macedon did manage to get a knight in to protect the borders. The Oromos will take a lot of hits here, but it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to do enough damage to take it down entirely, even if they triple hit it next turn. Quadruple hit it, I guess with the general could do damage, but I don't think, well, I don't think he can get the time. Oh, he can. He can if he can get here with this one. Right, this one is to go here. This one is to go here. This one is to go here. And then this one is to go here. And boom, sit it down. Bow, bow, bow. Anyway, we'll see if that actually happens, because, you know, a lot of stuff can happen in the shift enters, not to mention might not even get to activate it properly. I'm pretty sure these cataputs are not going to get anywhere. Like, these are just going to stay in the city of Desi and that's it. Diplo Quarter coming out from Adigra. This is also a new icon. I'm not sure if I'm loving these icons, by the way. Classic trying to kill a city with a light cav looks good, but almost never works. Yeah. Well, sometimes it works. Come on, let's remember the, you know, Malo Raider time. The Malo Raider era. Corny has enough left to defend. Yeah. Because Babylon's army is split in half. Like, if Babylon, I guess he couldn't actually deploy it both ways. Oh, so he did try. So he got, Macedon got to shift enter over there. That Oromo did get taken out immediately. Corny did manage to get the first moves here on... oh, sorry. No, Macedon did manage to get the first moves on Ethiopia. These Oromos are not doing anything. They're just gonna die. By the looks of it. Okay. Well, there is a possibility at least for him to get to Alexandria by the landmost. No, he's going back. Just cutting his losses. Unfortunately, quite a few Oromos did die without a single, not a single even pillage. That's unfortunate. That's kind of a waste of resources. And he did have the temple. Like, if he would have had like the 2 more turns for culture, a little bit of extra culture, he could have actually surprised Babylon. But that didn't happen. So, you know, it is what it is. The Malon cracks broken. Yeah. Babylon did deploy one of these spies in Ethiopia, and I'm pretty sure Ethiopia did finish his intelligence. Oh, so this is where his units were. Blair, look at that. Oromos did manage to do the damage, but unfortunately, that's exactly where the spy came. Yeah. That is very bad. Very bad, man. Very bad. I like what the Corny did over here with the distraction. He even got us right with the distraction. That's amazing. Yeah. He distracted everybody. He got near Bert to send all of his army towards the north, and boom, got to hit him in the backside. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Oh, leaving an apology in Thailand. Hello there, sir. I'm not wearing the cowboy hat. No, actually, I don't have a cowboy hat. Not sure exactly what you can call the hat, but sure. Also, is everything there well? Sure. I don't know. I guess as well as it can be right now. Who is the strongest player right now? Kazandar, by far. In this game, Kazandar, by the looks of it. So by science, culture, a lot of production, and he's also gonna get that industrialization. If he didn't get it, he got it already. No, we got one for mines. He didn't get it. Going machinery, humanism. Does he need to defend against anybody? He's going machinery. No, I don't know. I guess just wants to be safe or something. He does have Brazil to go against a little bit later on, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Flores here still get a lot of science and culture. We're gonna need to see how that looks like. Did that even get? Yeah, did got chopped. Never mind, it got deleted anyway. But still, that was an extra chance right there. The pyramid in a 10 pop city. Yeah, Kukurakapu, good evening, sir, and welcome. This deserves a reconstruction of the facts. Yeah. Okay, we got this one. Did not manage to get the trader, but he did manage to get the pillage on the mine here. Looks like the Oromos are trying to figure out a way to actually get into the borders of maybe Babylon or one of his opponents to get some of those pillages out. Does have the ability to actually get some of these units, the Oromos, on the tiles of Karkar to get some pillages, get to pay back his investment here. Industrial zone for Brazil to get those extra production points. He's starting to not only catch up to Tokugawa but also overtake him. Still needs to get a lot more science though, and we're going to need to see if he does manage. No, he did not manage to actually get his universities. Not only that, but not even his libraries in some of his campuses, even though he does have some beautiful campuses here. I don't think he built them from all of his cities, and that will probably be the reason. I'm pretty sure that is the reason he doesn't have the full science numbers that we were expecting to be able to keep up with Tokugawa. A lot of science coming out from his commercials probably rather than anything else. Yeah, that's a free 14-point commercial over there. Well, we do have Kazadar starting to actually work on his universities. He's still working on campus research projects. Emily Duchatelet is the next scientist. And let me actually take a look now. We didn't have any of those picked up. Omar did get picked up. Galileo Galilei got picked up. And I do see Hildegard of Bingen got picked up by Brazil. Brazil also did get the first engineer, the wall one. And I do see him 18 points a turn, getting those points coming up from his special projects. Isodor of Miletus is going to give him the ability to use the production charges over there on some of the wonders. Japan does have enough points to pick up Emily Duchatelet, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have a race over here for him to get Tip Khaldun and Newton. That's no? Let's see. 86 points a turn. I don't think he can afford to pick this one up. I think he needs to pass this one. Yeah, he passed this one. He needs to open up the next ones. Production still waning. Flores just caught up and overtook Tokugawa with 2 points over him. What's going on here? Oromos kind of scattered. We did have a pillage on a commercial. Both the commercial and the market got pillaged in Karkar, and I do see Corny, well, it's trying to get out. Probably a last pillage here in Durmuti, and that's about it. This is where the attack stops. You love the Brazilian tiles? Yeah, they look amazing. Like, so much culture. So much culture coming out from them, not to mention production. It's pretty good. Pretty good, yeah. It's getting generous. Oh, what's going on in America? Are they doing stuff? No. Brazil is getting a spy in Washington, and I do notice the units that were pushing Antioch did get pushed out, and work on Statue of Zeus did resume here. We do have quite an array of campuses coming out from Rome's territory, but I do have to say he's only on 128 science with 84 culture, and this time he wanted to keep going on Pembrush and Voice. Kazandar finally did go over 300 science on 309. Woo! Double the points of Pedro. But still, production still needs to work a little bit on production with 150 goal points at 10. Unfortunately, he's the only one on his team making goal points. Isn't that a bit scary? Like, okay, sure, you got on one side Kazandar that just flies over everybody right now, but then on the other side, you got like a much more stable result in the science, in the culture, and also in the production screen. Kind of looks weirdly balanced. I lost the Pyramid City, yeah. Yeah, he lost the Pyramid City. That's a lot of stats gone. That's insane, by the way. I just noticed. This is insane. What, 56 science and 74 culture from just losing a single city? And that is with Colosseum, by the way. This is with Colosseum with a lot of these built. How is he even making only 56 science? What? WTF, man? Like he has... I guess these are not good for anything, right? They don't have adjacency. That's why they don't have adjacency. They're like 2 points, 1 point. Didn't really max these out. And didn't even build that many, actually. I only see like 2 of these campuses built. The third one coming out from Durmuti. That's gonna be like a +2 or something. Yeah, that's a +2 over here. And that's it. The Western cities still need to actually work on that. This is unfortunate, actually, for Hammurabi. CC does have more production than Synth. Yeah, the loss is horrible. True. I guess he wasn't really outperforming his next door neighbor, but Corny dealing that blow is, wow, amazing. Amazing. Wait, somebody started off on Forbidden City. I don't see who though. Brazil? No. Oh, Brazil is getting some pre-built Minas Gerais over there. What is the settler, by the way? Oh, he deleted the settler? He actually deleted the settler. And I do see Brazil did send a few units to Taruga, which is a city-state that is being kept by Krylov with 33 points. That is 57 points of defense, and it does seem like these knights do take a lot of damage if they do attack into the city-state. Nearby does have Hansa. Carrier is on Geneva. Geneva, where is Geneva? Here. It's quite close, actually, to Ethiopia. Volin and Gazargao. Carrier also has Mexico City, so he has what, +4 on his units, right? It's +2 per each. Let me double check. Yeah, he does have. Whoa! Did I see a third one there? No, it's militarized Geneva and Mexico. Okay, got it. Not bad, actually. These knights do a lot of damage. Go resettle the city, can't get pyramids. Yeah, that's too late. Ooh, Mahaburi Temple also got built in Macedon's territory for those extra Diplo points. He did manage to roll the first ones, and I do see him right now on, what, 7 out of 20, and working on Forbidden City from the capital. I need to see if he does have the opportunity to actually get the Statue of Liberty, and maybe even Potala Palace for the extra point over there. That's going to be another 4 points available for him. Not bad, not bad. So is Krylov actually going to go on the offense here? Metal casting coming out next turn. Okay, he's not far away from getting ballistics, right? There's only one more tech in between him and the ballistics. And we do have him getting a lot of heavy chariots and pre-built knights for those Rough Riders. While, where are the units of Veli? He still is feeling like he needs to catch up to everybody. He's on 130 science with 87 points of culture. I'm sorry, because of my glasses. For some reason, the left ear hurts a little bit, the cartilage. So, yeah. I'm not going to get to read numbers. What do we have here? Some more Romo calves coming out. We got builders also getting hard builds from Ethiopia since he did switch to what, Pembrasian voice. He doesn't have his mentality anymore. I did get to plug in Victor on the Western City, and by the looks of it, we still don't have an army actually from Macedon doing much here, nor did Ethiopia think of increasing the defense of the city center. What is this? I think Desi. Man. I really need to get my lenses back. Hate glasses. Did I mention I hate glasses, guys? I want to mention it again. The electronics factory is coming up in Kyoto, while we do have some shipyards for Japan to get to increase his production capabilities. He's on 281, while he still has that 300 science magical number. Let's actually see, did they get the scientists? He did get both of them. He got both. He got Khaldun and Newton, and he got also Hypatia. Oh my god, free library, free university, and bonuses on top of that. Did he actually activate it? No, he sent it here. Newton is Okayama. He needs probably a few more turns. I think he's gonna chop actually the campus here, right? That's a +3 campus? Yeah, that's a +3. More markets coming out, and of course some more of these industrial zones getting built for the extra production. Looking good right now. We'll see what Flores does to respond to this. He's also trying to build a Forbidden City. I guess, wow, Olympias just has more production. A few more libraries getting built here, and I do see he did manage to recruit some writers for those extra culture points. He definitely will get the works in the amphitheaters to make them work. And we do have also universities in these campuses coming around finally. This was a question, right? Is this a big campus? This is a big campus, +4 campus. Wait, one of the reefs don't work, right? This should be a +6. One of the reefs does, I'm pretty sure bioluminescence pay doesn't work as adjacency. Like it appears of a reef, but it doesn't give adjacency. Didn't this get fixed? Cause I'm pretty sure I reported this like a year ago or something when they introduced bioluminescence pay. When they did the update actually on the wonders to actually have the bonuses of the respective land makeup, I guess makeup is the word. Anyway, what is Egypt doing? Saints still playing around in the mud. We do have some of these builders coming around, and of course universities getting built. Still not getting there, not getting over 100 science. 97 with 61 points of culture. Still didn't get more than 100. Oh wow, this is amazing. Yeah, 100, but at least she did manage to get the production up 189 points. While she did build a few of these industrial zones, it just takes time to get everything out, squeezed out. Monuments coming in, while we do have her starting to improve, or I should say finishing to improve most of the tiles in her territory. Did not manage to get some scouts towards Japan here to see what's going on to the north of Armagh. Electronics factories, bam bam, industrial zones, Takasaki, markets, anyway. And that's it just keeps on going on Japan, doesn't it? Where's the campus? Okay, he did move the builder on the chop, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna chop this campus next time. Wow. With also industrialization starting to activate, we do have him on 339 points of production. Started to get those extra points on each of his mines, while he's also going to have the ability to build up these electronics factories, which are going to give him so many more points of production, especially with the coal power plants active there. We still have Babylon struggling to actually get his points back after he did get one of his cities taken down by Ethiopia near Bird. 71 science with 96 culture. Did I not put? I totally forgot about the prediction, right? Let's actually put up the prediction here. For who will win, we do have COC on one side and the big beast, the BB. The BB is on the other side. The big beast. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of jokes coming up with this name. I can totally predict a lot of jokes coming up with the name. Ooh, wait, Ethiopia is building up another army and he's sending some of his trebuchets to the south. Is he looking to take out Geneva? Ethiopia. Geneva was, I think, carrier, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, he's looking to take out Geneva. Okay, that makes sense. Forbidden City is still in Curitiba 9 tenths, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be finished here in Aiga in 5. If there's not going to be something like a, great person getting picked up, an industrial engineer. In the people screen, we do have Imhotep as the next one. Macedon is going to pick it up next turn. Okay, so Macedon is going to have this built anyway. Bishan got picked up by also Brazil here. Okay, I mean, on the general screen, we do have Macedon still making 14 points, a lot of points, and with America on 7. Did America actually get these units? Where is it? America. Current love castles. Next turn, it does have Rough Riders. Okay, there we go. And a lot of them. 2, 4, 6. 8, 10, 12, 13 upgrades, possible upgrades. The Statue of Zeus did actually finish on the side of Antium, so he did manage to get all of those free spearmen and the free archers. Looking pretty good right now for that defense of the city of Antium, but as you can see, America can notice that Velitrae has like 0 garrison, no defense. Forbidden City, Foreign Ministry actually coming up for Rome. No intelligence. Did he not get a spy? Wait a second. Oh, he got a spy. Okay, he had built a spy and sent it to Washington. So both of them are spying on each other here. Looking good. Rough Riders are actually not going to be a problem for the the Spearmen are not going to be a problem for the Rough Riders. And I do see Ellie going right now for castles with nationalism coming up in the 5 turns for the core ability. He doesn't have enough units to actually core them up. But I do see he did manage to get the pikeman technology, so he can upgrade a stronger unit. We're going to see if the pikemen are actually going to be able to keep the Rough Riders away. 73 attack points, might not be able to. And that's without even a general. What is the general? Did he not manage to get a general? I guess he didn't manage to get a general. He's on 7 points, 80 out of 155. And, well, Amina is the next one. He does need 2 projects. At least 2 projects, if not 3. Also, you're confused though. Doesn't the term beast already imply big? Well, it would be like calling yourself the big and great, the great blue whales. I mean, you know. Oh, wait. We got a victory? Oh, come on. Oh my God. I was What? Who won?
History is written.
Guys, who won? And why? Did they not actually have the confidence that they're going to take down Kazandar in the long term? That was the problem? I guess Babylon was struggling, but so was Egypt and others. Macedon was like, I don't know. Who won? I don't know. Who put the GG? Corny. Saying very big Japan. So first win of this CPL Premier League tournament, we do have the big beast knocking one on the board, taking away a win from COC. Okay, well that's a big start over here. That's a big one. Man, I gotta say, I wonder when actual toxic people will get onto the Civ server and start having fun. You know? Like if they think I'm toxic, oh my God. I think they don't know much. Yeah, great to have a competition going again. The biggest beast. Let's see if we do have some post-game chat. Big man Kazan there. Yeah. Do we have... Wait, did they... Is this post-game one? I have to put some headphones in. A sec. Let's see if they come for on post-game. Yeah, Echo Supreme, they finished. They finished. You're banking on COC? Well, I guess they had a lot of stuff to go for. Anyway, it doesn't seem like they're going to come for some post-game chat, so we're going to be chatting later. I'm not sure when the next games are going to be posted. I think in the schedule we did see one on Monday posted by Linda, and then we're going to need to see what's happening. The one on Monday is going to be Le Nouveau Front Populaire versus the Pessimic Punjabis on Monday from 9 my time. Actually, it's 1800 like your time. Anyway, this is what it is. Have a great evening, everybody. Much appreciated for the follows. Much appreciated also for the subs. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe over there on YouTube, and see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, also, don't forget, do not give valuable feedback on Civilization official server. They will time you out. Do not forget this.